What's up, everybody? This Kev from Cincinnati coming to you guys live. Apologize, we were having technical difficulties. We got started a few minutes late, so I want to apologize to y'all about that. I was sending the links out, putting them on social media so people can tune in. So, but yeah, we're getting ready to get started. And chat, definitely let me know if you guys can hear us. If you can hear the game and hear us, you know, definitely let us know. So if we need to make any adjustments, we can. As mentioned before, we are going to have technical difficulties. So do keep that in mind. We are going to have technical difficulties. So, you know, bear with us and, you know, just sit back. But yeah, again, chat, definitely let us know if you can hear us. And if we can't, you know, we'll make the adjustment. But so with that being said, again, it's Kev from Cincinnati, grinding for the basement, home of the mildew, mold, other harmful pollutants. This is the Goku and Kev show, and I want to welcome this to you guys for the first time. Again, the Goku and Kev show. This is not something that I'm probably planning on doing every week. So we haven't decided that yet. Not sure. We're gonna see how it goes. This will be a very casual stream. We're gonna talk about our week, what we like to do, and then, you know, most important, we're gonna cover Jitsu Squad. What's up? What's up, Mr. Black Love? Hey, Mr. Black Love, we need a check. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Galaxybender. I've been thinking about changing it, but it's just so much shit that I'll have to change, like all my YouTube banners and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go over some of that stuff at the end of the stream and shit too. So, but yeah, that is some of the stuff that I am going to talk about. But like I said, very casual stream, and like I said, we're not planning on having it. Sweet, you can hear us. Perfect. Yeah, we're not planning on having it every week, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So, like I said, most of my content on my channel and my streams will be beat 'em ups, but I do play a wide variety of games, so don't be surprised if you know what I mean, if you see other genres or other games represented. So don't be surprised, but mainly we will be covering Jitsu Squad and mostly beat 'em ups. We may not even be streaming Jitsu Squad to lead off for a show. Like, we may do Final Fight, we may do other games, but today we're going to just, we might do Alien vs Predator, but today we're going to just do
Cadillacs.
Yeah, so
Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Today we're just going, you know, we're going to do the show and we're going to cover Jitsu Squad. So yeah, like the chat wants to know if they can hear you. Give him a mic check. Give him a mic check. I'm gonna introduce him. I'm gonna introduce him in a minute. So, all right, he can hear both of us. Good. So, but first of all, like I said, this will be a mature stream, and my views, opinions do not represent my employer or Tanuki Creative Studio. All my opinions are my own. No one is paying for this stream or content. Nobody is reviewing it before it's uploaded as well, and I'm sure this is the same for Mr. Goku. So, and and after the show, I will be uploading this to YouTube, you know, so people will have it as a video on demand. So do keep that in mind. But with that, without further ado, I want to welcome you guys, my main man, John Ramsey, aka Goku Black. Hey, Goku, introduce yourself. How you been? How's your week been going, man?
Pretty good. You already know, the usual grind, like trying to get through life, work, fucking family, and all that regular shit. I guess it ain't regular.
Bunch of shit trucks at work.
Bunch of shit trucks.
Man, I had the worst week. Like it was I work in retention, if people didn't know, and like everybody just kept calling in to cancel. Like, and then like in the beginning of the month, we get a bunch of new sales because at the end of the month, sales is trying to close, so they make all kinds of crazy promises and expectations. So we get a bunch of crap sales and people not wanting to agree to you. It's crazy. So I dealt with that all week. But enough of that. We're gonna crack into this today. So let's get into it. So like I said, what we like to do is just go into the training and just get a feel for what we're gonna do, what character we're gonna play with, before we play any beat 'em up that has the option. So, but and we're going to start it off with some news. I got a couple of, not a whole bunch of news. This is some stuff that's been floating around on the internet, and this is just general news. Like I said, this will be very casual stream. We're just gonna kick it, just talk about just bullshit, talk about nothing, and keep the train moving. But yeah, Starfield was delayed. Goku, are you familiar with Starfield?
I seen that you made that note, but actually I'm not. Is that like one of those RPGs?
It's Bethesda's big RPG.
Star Ocean or something?
No, it's Bethesda. You know Fallout and Elder Scrolls.
Oh, I know who Bethesda is.
It's their next big RPG.
Really?
Like that's supposed to be big open world. Like
okay, so it's supposed to kind of be like daggone it. What was Dude Shep?
No, we're talking about No Man's Sky.
No, not No Man's
what are you
Sky.
talking about?
Well, I mean, I guess that would have been probably the.
Well, nobody knows what the game's like yet.
Nobody does.
Yeah, nobody knows what the game's like. Like just like Mr. Black Love saying in the chat right now, it's supposed to be a real big, huge game. Like it's
like Mass Effect. Yeah, that's the game.
Well, yeah, like it's supposed to be sci-fi like Mass Effect, but think Elder Scrolls. Like as far as like how big the game is, and like
Morrowind
and the type,
probably
Morrowind,
like, I love
Oblivion.
That one was big. Yeah. Cincy, Oblivion, and Skyrim, and all those actually became more linear. So actually, it wasn't as big. Morrowind was huge, and the Elder Scrolls before that, I forget it. I think Elder Scrolls 2.
That's basically
Elder Scrolls in space.
You talking about Elder Scrolls 2 was it was Daggerfall, wasn't it?
I think so.
Daggerfall, because the first Elder Scrolls was like, what was it
and
called?
Both of those were on PC.
Yeah, they were both PC games. It was Daggerfall, and I can't remember what the first Elder Scrolls game was called. But
Elder Scrolls 3 was Morrowind.
Morrowind, yeah.
And that was on the big Xbox back in the day, and that game
Arena, I think was the first one. Elder Scrolls Arena, I think that's what it was called. And then I think the second one was Daggerfall. I can't remember correctly, but yeah, and then Morrowind was after that. But yeah, basically it's supposed to be Elder Scrolls in space. Like pretty much, we don't know if the mission structure and quest structure and stuff would be the same, but
I definitely would play that. I personally would. It's
Bethesda making a space opera RPG.
Okay.
For the most part. So what ended up happening is, and as you know, with Bethesda's games, they got tons of bugs in them. Tons of bugs, like there's always tons of bugs, and what they're saying is they want to delay it for some polish. Which, hey, I'm always about, if you guys can delay it, go ahead. It's usually always a publisher that puts those restrictions, those deadlines. Like, hey, look, we're paying you guys for this amount of time. You got to have this product out by this. Delaying it, we're going to have to pay you more.
Yeah.
Yada yada. So, but the interesting thing is, like, as you know, Microsoft had bought Bethesda, so they own it. So Microsoft, I believe that's them. They're the publisher, so they're okay with delaying it because they own it. So they're really not
a good product.
Yeah,
hopefully.
and
that's what I'd be hoping for.
And the thing is, they're going to put it on Game Pass, so it's going to do gangbusters anyway. Like, it's going to get exposure. So delaying it, like, I understand a lot of times publisher wants to get it out so they can start making revenue on it. But in their instance, man, like, they own IP. They own IP, and they have a publisher that can back them, that can afford to delay it. That's another thing, because I can understand where some publishers, like, they can't afford it. Like, hey, you got to get this out because we got to start making some money off of it. So that's why a lot of games, I believe, probably get rushed. But yeah, like Mr. Black Love saying, he said that it's Bethesda's games studios, their first new IP in over 20 years. So yeah, delaying it's probably a good move, because this is their first time doing something like this. And you see all this other shit that, like, look at Cyberpunk. Was you familiar with that?
I didn't even get to play Cyberpunk, and that's because of all the bugs and everything that I've seen so far. I haven't been in a rush to either.
Yeah, so I was never interested. In CD Projekt Red's games, like, it's playing them, because I understood they were
just recently started playing that.
Anthem.
I did just start recently playing that.
Yeah, Anthem, it was rushed. That's what happened. So that's part of the delay. But I was never into CD Projekt Red games, like The Witcher and stuff like that. But I love how the games look. But I understood the type of games they were, and they're story driven. And the combat just wasn't for me. But but for them being role playing games, I thought they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
However, Cyberpunk, like, combat was basically shooting. So I was like, I'm interested in that. My brother was supposed to get it for me, but like you said, like what ended up happening for me though, like my brother ended up passing away. Like that's something that my brother's gonna play. So I was just out of it at the time, and I disconnected from everything. But I knew during that time the game was just like a broken mess. Yeah.
It was a broken mess.
And like Mr. Black Love is saying, man, like with Anthem, they rushed it. And like that game could have been so cool because like literally like you said, Iron Man is space.
Iron Man
space.
But it's not. I have just recently started kind of playing it, and it's like I kind of like the flying, but it's more like gliding.
You had no content in the fucking game though. That's the problem.
You said no content?
That was the big problem. Yeah, it was just,
well, I haven't gotten far enough probably.
I
just really did like the first couple missions. And like I said, I've been trying to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Is that on Game Pass?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah. So do you think them delaying it good move, bad move?
In my opinion, I mean, luckily they're backed by Microsoft. It's definitely a good move.
Yeah. I mean,
then they can put out a good product. Like I was telling somebody about Ark. Like that was a broken ass game too.
Right.
But like for all of its substance, it was a really good game. It still is actually a really good game. Mass people fucking still play it.
Right. No, I feel that. And you do run into you always hear that Microsoft doesn't have exclusives. Microsoft, they're just buying exclusives, and you see something like this happen because there was a whole, I'm not sure if you're familiar, I know Mr. Black Love is, there was a game that Microsoft was publishing called Scalebound. Were you familiar with it? It was supposed to come out.
Scalebound?
Yeah, Platinum Studios. The people made Bayonetta and what else did Platinum put out? Platinum. They put out Platinum as games,
and they would try to be like a platforming kind of that.
Well, no. The Platinum they put out like you played Bayonetta before, right? It's like Devil May Cry.
Yep.
Like they make those type of games. Like they made Mad World. They made what else did they make? They make action games like Devil May Cry.
I got you.
So they were making a role playing game for Microsoft, and like it kept getting delayed. But the difference there is though, like Microsoft didn't own Platinum. So because what I was gonna say is that could it be foreshadowing something that was gonna happen before, that this game keep getting delayed, then it eventually falls through. I was gonna say, like, could you look at that side? But now you think about it, like that's something you really can't. I wouldn't say it really couldn't happen, but the position that they have the IP in at this point, Microsoft, I believe they did own the Scalebound IP, but they didn't own Platinum, and Platinum apparently was like Microsoft was funding that game, and like Platinum was funding other games. But in this instance, I see where Bethesda.
I would think that they're working together.
Microsoft owns Bethesda at this point. That's the thing. So
now they're like,
there's probably no way they can get away with anything like that, or just having the game get canceled because like development goes bad or something for some other reason. Not that they will spend the money on something else, but I was gonna say, like, do you think there's anything like that? The example I just gave you with Scalebound, do you think there's anything else surrounding the whole Bethesda controversy, Bethesda delaying the game? Do you think that there is an opportunity or chance for something like that could happen? For like I said,
for them to actually tank?
Yeah, for this IP to like just go tits up, because as Mr. Black Love said, this is their first IP in over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it will. I'm just asking a question. Do you think something like that could happen? Not the same exact thing, but do you think there can be something that's going wrong? Like for instance, Halo Infinite, like it's honestly like it's like gameplay wise, it's really good, but it's like it feels like a intern project. Like it feels like an incomplete mess. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think like when that game launches, is it going to be the game that Microsoft needs to fucking say, hey, we got an exclusive, you have to come where Game Pass is to play this? Or do you think it's going to be like a Halo Infinite or a Crackdown, or like Crackdown 3, or they did do Legend of Korra,
a couple others.
They also Yeah, Bayonetta and Vanquish is like their top 2. That is awesome. Then Metal Gear Rising, Transformers, Devastation. You watched me play that, remember?
Yeah, that was
Platinum made that.
Let me play it actually.
Yeah. Platinum made that. Now that's a good ass game.
Yeah,
that's a good game. Legend of Korra. You could tell they was probably like on a goddamn shoestring budget or some shit for that. But do you think fucking Starfield can go tits up? Do you think so?
I mean,
I don't think it can. But it could.
Yeah, you never know.
Like, I wonder, like, because it's easy to say, hey, we're delaying it for polish. They said that with Halo Infinite, and like, look at it. It launched without co-op. Like, the season 1 was busted. Like, it's a mess. And it's like, hold on, Microsoft, this is your flagship. This is the game that, like, puts you where you are. Am I right or wrong? Yeah. Like, people bought a fucking Xbox for fucking Halo. They did.
And it was a fucking flop.
It was, yeah, and Infinite. I want to say Infinite's a flop, but man, like, it put like this. I don't own the game. I don't own it, but and don't know about every Halo game.
Yeah.
The day it comes out.
Yeah.
I don't own it.
I know.
I haven't played the campaign.
I haven't either.
I was like,
I have the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, I've just been playing that.
Reach.
Yeah, I've just been playing that. Yeah.
I know.
Cause like,
I know.
Let's see.
I saw some videos and shit for it. I wasn't like super excited about it.
But my thing is, man, like I played the multiplayer. It is a good game. It's just like content wise, structure wise, and how that game is designed. There's a lot of problems like with it. Like I said, it feels like some interns got together and was like, let's make a game. It plays good, but it's like they forgot to design something that's cohesive. Like, it's like, for instance, you can't restart missions in the single player. Like, you can't go back and replay missions. There's no co-op.
What do you mean?
Like in Halo Infinite. Yeah, you like the way the game is structured. Like, there's no way to go back and replay a mission like you can in all the other Halo games.
Yeah.
Because the way it's designed. But it's like, even games that are like semi-open world, you can still go back and replay missions. You can. So I don't give them that excuse.
Why is it?
I don't give them that excuse. And then like, there's no co-op. None. And then like with Halo 5, it has no split screen co-op. Like, it's just like 343 just keep making problems like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it can happen. And we didn't know all this happened till after that game came out. We knew like when a year before, when it initially got delayed, we knew before because they released that really bad looking trailer, and then they were like, yeah, we need to delay it because everybody's making fun of it. When you can see that brute's face and he looked bad. Like, I'm surprised you didn't see it, but yeah, like it was like at the start of the pandemic. And then like after that game came out, man, it was just bad. It was just like, wow, like, this is what y'all delayed it for? Like, what was happening? So that's what I'm asking. Like, do you think that can happen? Like, you know, with Starfield? Do you think?
I hope not. I mean, I want to play it, so. But anything's possible, dude. Like, you don't never know. Pandemic done fucked up a whole bunch of shit. Like, people are broke sometimes. Fucking shit gets fucked up. Like, you never know.
Yeah, and the thing is, I hope every game does good, because I know, like, making games is hard, man. Like, and I know that, like, there's a business end of it where, you know, publishers want their money. Yeah. But you have the people that's creating the game, they're passionate about it. They just want to, you know, make something cool. You know what I mean? And that's all it is for them. And like, I hate to see people like that punished, you know, because of some executive decisions. You know, nobody wants to make a bad game. So maybe this company called Digital Homicide, they make terrible games. There's this game called The Slaughtering Grounds, man. You need to look it up, man. Like, I might get like a YouTube DMCA for even mentioning it, because like there's this dude named Jim Sterling on YouTube. Like, he fucking went in on this game, and like, dude, the creator of the game sued him and everything for defamation. It was crazy, but he lost. You know what I mean? It was baseless, but because he gave it a really it's a shitty game too. But what's great about the game is the beat. The beat go boom, 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 boom. boom, boom. It goes like it's got a dope beat. But it's the beat for the whole game.
Oh.
For the whole game.
That might not be so.
Yeah, and it's that part just looped over and over.
Poor fella.
But and then like it's just a terrible game. Like it's like real bad. Like it's like motherfucking like it's like a zombie wave like type. It's bad, man. Just understand it's bad. Understand it's bad. So, but yeah, like so I'm not going bad. So I want it to do good. I want their games. I want their games to do good. I don't want them to be like Digital Homicide. And I'm sure like the people from Digital Homicide wanted to make good games, but they were just bad at it and didn't want to take the criticism. You know what I mean? Like you have to take criticism to get better. You have to. So we'll talk about that in a little bit though. So, but let's read in the chat. We got some stuff in the chat. So, yeah, Anthem. Yep, definitely. I agree with you. Yeah, Anthem definitely needs more content. Like when you get to end game, you'll see. It definitely needs. Yeah, it definitely needs that.
I can already kind of feel that it's like a little broken.
Themselves, essentially. Yeah. So Mr. Black Love was talking about. He said his opinion. Phil's been outspoken saying he wants a studio. Yeah, basically he wants studios like he acquired. He wants to let them just continue doing their own thing. Like, hey, I'm not going to interrupt your processes. Go ahead and do what y'all do. And then like he probably saw it and was like, hey, y'all need to put this shit back in the oven, dog. Like this shit's falling. This cake falling, man. What the ain't that what it's called? Cake falls in the oven?
Yeah.
Yeah, this motherfucker falling.
Side of it's all lopsided.
Yeah, this shit's falling. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that, man. I can definitely see that. And then yeah, I know Co-op and Forge is coming later this year. I know that, but it's just like, man, that shit should have been like out of the gate. Like Halo Infinite is like Halo is Microsoft. Like that's Xbox. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to. It ain't about money. Putting tons of money into it. It's about, for the most part, being efficient with what you got and like hiring good people to run that shit, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. But and then another thing that happened was Square Enix. They for a while they owned a bunch of different Western studios.
Square what?
Square Enix. You know, Square Enix.
Did they have fucking Assassin's Creed and all that?
No, that's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Right,
so Square, they're Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, all this shit, but they had a bunch of Western games too. Like I think Hitman and maybe Just Cause, maybe
Just Cause. Really.
I think Square published that, maybe, but and then Tomb Raider. That was the big one though.
Oh,
Tomb Raider, yeah.
All right.
Because they had got it from Eidos, I believe. I believe Eidos was the publisher. I think Eidos either went out of business or sold it or something. I can't remember. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so they're the publisher. But Square Enix just sold them.
And you said
fuck it, man. They was like, fuck it. What do you think about that?
Like poo-poo.
Well, like, and the thing is, like, I remember when the first Tomb Raider came out, like the reboot, the one that was reboot. When that had came out, it had made like $4.something million like on its first week or month or something crazy like that. It made a lot of money, and then like Square was like, yeah, underperformed. They said that wasn't good. I'm like,
they still even was capping on it.
Yeah, they were like, well, I mean, it was their own game. They were like, they were disappointed in it.
Wow.
Like, damn, it wasn't enough. And like the thing is, it made more money than, from what I hear, it made more money than it cost to make the game. But like they were, I believe they were banking on that game to also cover for other losses. You know what I mean? So I think that's what they mean when they say underperform. And in that capacity, I think that's what it is. But I can't recall it. It was a long time ago. But yeah, they basically just like, here you go. We don't want y'all Western shit no more. Because Square Enix is a Japanese company, you know. Because they used to be Squaresoft, and then the other company's Enix, and they merged. You know, Square made all the Final Fantasy, Enix made the Dragon Quests and all that shit. All that shit. But yeah, they sold them, man. So what do you think about that?
It is what it is.
I said he didn't care. He said he didn't care.
I ain't sad.
Well, my thing is, man, like,
did they at least merge, or is it
no? They
gone,
just sold those properties off. Like, the thing is, like, I like the reboot Tomb Raider. That's the only one I played. I haven't played Shadow or Rise, so I need to play those. But I played the first one, really liked it.
Yeah.
But it'll suck, like, if that went to a developer. I mean, went to a publisher that just like killed it. I mean, they won't, but you never know. Like, you got people like EA out there that like to buy properties and then let them die. I can't even remember where who they got sold to, so I don't even know what's gonna happen to those guys. Hopefully, everybody keep their jobs though. That's always the crummy part about it.
Always, yeah.
So motherfuckers lose their job. So you said Rise of the Tomb Raider is the best one. Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but you know, I'm on. It's been on my. We will get to that too. It's been on my backlog. Yeah. But I need to get to it though. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what. There ain't been a whole bunch happening in the news so far as video games and shit. And I don't get into no politics and shit on this channel. I ain't got time for that. It's all about the video games. But and weird shit that probably happened. But yeah, so short week for news. Nothing really popping off. There are some releases I'm looking forward to. We're not going to talk about Turtles this week. I thought there was a release date for it, but actually that was wrong. Yeah. I thought it was a release date for it. But what did happen, and we can't talk about it a little bit though. What did end up happening is there was some gameplay footage put out. I think Game Informer. They may have gotten a Nintendo Life, maybe. And then there was another. There was about 2 weeks ago. They put out a new. I believe I showed you last time you was over here. I showed you some of the new Turtles combat.
Oh yeah. No,
so,
that was the weekend before.
Yeah, you have to say about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So and then like last week, something came out too. So I have to show you that.
All right.
So that did happen. So they're probably getting ready to like give that game a date because you know about the Cowabunga collection, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you gonna play it?
I heard. Oh yeah.
Is you gonna play it? You gonna play
a little bit? Once it starts getting
y'all should see Goku's face. He looked at me like, come on, man.
A little bit. No, I didn't give you the come on, man. I said a little bit because I do want to play it, but I'm tired of the 1, 2, 3, and then you got to wait for the bad guy to get back up. Well, like look, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean,
like there were still more hits. Like that was like
now.
This is different. I don't know. I can keep going if I want to.
No, I understand what you mean. Like you just want more to the combat. Like no, I totally get that. And like there will be some games on the Cowabunga collection that I won't play. There will be, like for instance, the NES TMNT. I won't play that.
The original one, like RPG one?
The side-scroller one. Yeah. I'm not going to play that.
I'll play that one.
I'm not playing that.
I was actually really good at that one back in the day.
Not that it's a bad game. Actually, I think for what it is, it's actually a pretty decent game.
It was hard as fuck.
Yeah, I'm just not about to waste time being stressed out. That's my thing. So I'm not playing that one. Then I'm not playing Turtles 2, the arcade game. Because it's like, why should I play that when I have, like, Turtles in Time? And I have, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to play the NES one because like though I love those as a kid because it's all we had. Because it was like, yes, Turtles at home. It ain't the arcade, but man, we got Turtles at home. Yeah. But the combat in those games is fucking terrible. You know why? This is what you do. This is what you do.
Punch.
No, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. It's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that. It's not punch. No. And those game is swing. It's you hit them, they stun. Yeah. Like you like. Right. Let me show you. Let me explain.
You could run up and you
would hit you would hit them, yep. And then they'll take damage and go back, and then you would hit them again. But you had a 1-2 combo. This is all you had: 1-2, 1-2. So you had that, and then you can do what was supposed to be a jump and an attack button at the same time, where you would do like it's like a heart attack where it does 2 points of damage. And like you would jump and swing your weapon, and that would kill the foot soldiers. But on NES, you had to kind of roll like the A to the B button. You couldn't hit them at the same time. You had to kind of roll them.
Yeah.
And the turtle would jump and swing a weapon like at kind of like at an angle, and that would kill them. So that's all you did for that whole game. You just did it to all. I don't want to do that.
Pushing the buttons to both of them.
This is all you was just doing this. You was just that
shing, and it would kill everybody in one shot.
You would just do that the whole game. So I'm not playing that. That's boring.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play that. And then Turtles in Time, I'm not playing. I'm not playing Turtles in Time. I'm not playing it. Let me tell you why. Now I'm playing Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo. I'm playing that version. But I'm not playing the arcade version of Turtles in Time. The combat in that game, like I love that game when it came out. And I may play the arcade TMNT. I may play that one. Combat is okay in that one. It's pretty varied. It's not you can do throws. There's different types of jump attacks. There's a little bit more to the combo. I might play that maybe once or twice. NES Turtles arcade not playing. Turtles in Time arcade not playing. The combat in that game, like I love that game growing up because it was 4 players. All the it was fun. Like it was fun. The combat is so lame. It's like you have 3-hit combos on there. Hit stun feels terrible. It feels bad. And like it's just you have a bunch of different air moves, but it's just not a fun game. It's not a fun game. It's not. And it was fun for the time because like it was the colors were nice, the art was cool. Like it had a lot going for it, like for the art. The songs in it was not. It was just it was neat. But like going back to playing it, man, like I played it when I was like, man, this shit was terrible. So what ended up happening is when it got ported to Super Nintendo, it ended up getting ported to Super Nintendo. It ended up being way better because somebody understood that the hit stun was bad in the arcade version, and then they added a 4th hit to the combos for each turtle. So in the arcade version, for instance, Donatello had this like overhead, and then he had the vertical hit like that.
Okay.
And then he had the overhead, and then overhead poke vertical. It was something like that. It was like 1, 2, 3. It was 1, 2, 3. It was just like 3 hits. In the Turtles in Time Super Nintendo, he would end it when he was spinning a stick. He'll spin it. He'll go 1, 2. Yeah, he'll go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what it was. So it was overhead poke and then swipe, and then he would spin it at the end. When an arcade, he would stop at the swipe. He would just repeat that motion, and the foot soldier was just staggering. It would feel bad. It would be mushy. Hitbox was all bad. It's terrible. But on Super Nintendo, they tightened that up. The foot soldier would be stunned appropriately.
I can see why they had it all broken at the arcade. They want your money.
It was just, it felt sloppy though.
Just give me the
money.
But
Super Nintendo, it was like when he would do that 4th hit, he would go 1, 2, 3, and what you can do is you can change directions too, and then like hit an enemy behind you with it. Because all they did is they took his back attack and just made it his combo ender, and then they gave the other turtles a few different animations for their combo ender. So it made the combat feel better. Like it made it feel better. So, and then they added it was only 2 players. That was the only downside, but it made it feel better. Like that little change. So I'll play that, and then I'll also play. Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of games in the collection. Hyperstone Heist, I'm definitely playing because I love that. Yeah, Hyperstone Heist that's like my favorite one. I love that one. I know you can't throw it the screen, and they could have put that in there. People was like it wasn't in there because of Mode 7, because Super Nintendo has that like Contra and Zelda when stuff zooms at the screen. You can do that. You was able to do that on Genesis because Castlevania Bloodlines did it, and then did it too. Batman Adventures of Batman and Robin. It was a rotating stage that did it too. So the fact was there. I don't know why they didn't use it though. So let me see. Let me see. So what game we talking about? I'm looking at the chat. I told you I'm bad at keeping up with the chat. Let's see. I heard originally. What we talking about? Mr. Black Love got something for me. Let me see what he got. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me see. What we got. So I heard it was originally supposed to launch in 2018. Okay, he's talking about Halo Infinite. It got so far in development with Unreal 4, so it wasn't working out. They had to scrap. That sounds like a Devil's Third problem. There was a game that Tomonobu Dagaki, he's the guy that created, like he did the Ninja Gaiden the reboots on Xbox.
Yeah.
Like he did this game called Devil's Third and it just went to development hell. So let's see, so basically basically been playing catch up. Yeah, no, I get it. No, I totally get it. But it's like they should have planned for this stuff earlier. Like it's like, and I don't mean that's the problem. Everybody uses Unreal. That's what happened to Shadow Warrior 3, man. Like Shadow Warrior 3. Yeah, say this. Yeah, speaking with what Mr. Black Love said, because what happened at Halo Infinite, basically, they was using Unreal 4, and then shit went wrong, and then eventually it was like we just got to build our own, so they went switch base. So same thing happened with reverse thing. Shadow Warrior, they had this Roadhog engine for 1 and 2, and it was awesome. And they got better with it each game. Their second game, they got better with all the effects and stuff, and then they went to Unreal with the third game. It was like you saw it.
I tried.
Yeah, you saw it. Like 2 was awesome. What? Remember?
Yeah. But then after that, it was like, what's going on?
Yeah, 2 was awesome, but like, the in the Unreal Engine, it looks good because like Gears uses it. You know, Gears uses it.
That's why we still play Gears 3.
Yeah, we chat. If y'all like some horde action, we love to play some Gears 3.
We play Gears 3.
What else do we play? We play fucking Halo Firefight Reach.
Reach.
We play Mr. Black Love, man. If you want to get on some Firefight with us, man, we'd love to have you.
Yes, sir.
We'd love to have you, man. But yeah, I love Turtles and Hyperstone Heist is my favorite one. Yeah, it's my favorite one. But yeah, but what was I saying, man? I lost my train of thought. I was hyped, man. I was hyped about that Halo, boy. But they fucked up Guilty Gear uses the Unreal Engine. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah,
That's a fighting game.
Yeah, it looks nothing like it, does it?
No.
Mortal Kombat uses it too.
Okay, I can kind of.
Yeah, you can't see that, but Guilty Gear.
Yeah, that's.
You know what else uses Unreal?
What's that?
King of Fighters 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get into the King of Fighters again. I haven't played in a long time.
Not me, man. You already know my stance on fighting games. I love fighting games too. We'll go down that rabbit hole. I love you. Mr. Black Love, he knows too, man. I love fighting games, man. I love fighting games. Yeah, Unreal is perfect Gears, but like Guilty Gear uses it, man. Like that, and that game looks like an anime.
It does.
I think fucking Fighters uses it, doesn't it?
Z-Fire?
Yeah, does it use Unreal?
I mean, it wouldn't.
It probably does. Yeah, because Arc uses it for Guilty Gear.
Alright.
Yeah, it may. Hey, somebody can fact check for me. Let's see. King Fighter 13 was the last. Fighters uses Unreal. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So I'm saying you can use it well, but it's like if you got your own shit and it's working, don't pay them to use that. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to relearn it. It's like you Flying Wild Hog Studios. People made Shadow Warrior. They were good. They built the engine from the ground up, so they understood it. So they had to like get rid of that and then learn Unreal. And like what probably happened was some of the key like members have left, like some of the heads, executives and some of the key people that probably understood that engine, like the people that were left really didn't understand. They probably freaked out. It's like, well, let's just use Unreal. Probably. I mean, we don't know, but that's a possibility. Shit like that happens all the time.
Possibility sounds about right.
Is King of Fighters 13 is the last King of Fighters? Do you mean last 2D King of Fighters? If so, yeah, because you're not going to see do you remember what King of Fighters 13 looked like?
King of Fighters, no.
Oh, dude, like it is incredible. Like it's a pixel art King of Fighters. Like it looked like it's made like the old King of Fighters game.
So they had to draw everything.
They had to draw with pixels.
Yeah.
But they used the art. It was so high resolution because they put so many pixels and time into each character. It take them like 6 months to design like just the art for one character.
Wow.
But that art almost bankrupted the company. Yeah, because it took so much time to make it. Yeah.
No,
so
it was good. Like they did super moves. And there was facial expression to everything. Yeah. Like I think I do remember that one.
It was 2D. Like it was the sprites was just it was just awesome, man. Like
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, but yeah, like we won't see another 2D game like that. We won't see another like that. So, but yeah, fuck. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So as far as with Backlog, man, let's talk about Backlog. We're gonna get into the Backlog segment.
Oh boy.
So we ain't gonna go through our whole backlog.
Oh goodness.
It's just gonna be a few games, you know. So what's in your backlog that you're currently trying to finish up, And have you added anything new to your backlog, in the last, month? Or, have you added anything new to your backlog? So that's what it is. So what have you been playing, recently to clear your backlog? And have you added anything new to it?
I don't know. I do still need to finish Shadow Warrior 1 and 2.
1 and 2. She started using the bathroom a little bit. 1 and 2. Yeah, that Resident Evil engine is nice too, man. It's real nice.
And so like I've got a whole bunch of games. I picked up this little robot game because me and giant robots, I like them.
Yeah.
So I like fucking playing. I found this game called Hawking or something along these lines.
Hold on. I used to. That game still exists. Yeah. It's a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And like you're in a robot
and it's like
big.
Square. Most of them are square and fucking kind of like.
And like it's kind of like you're.
But
it's like a Titanfall mech, but you're just in it the whole time.
Yeah.
I used to play that on PC.
Dude, that game's fun.
That game is a lot of fun.
That game's fun, dude.
Yeah, I played Hawking. Yeah.
I just recently found that.
I played that.
But I need to play that a little bit some more. And then, like I said last night, I played with my son For Honor. And man, that game. I see why it was like, when it first came out, people were geeked about it, dude. Like, that is still, even now at this point, like, it's a good game. And they've added.
Yeah, that's the thing. When it first came out, it was very, very bones.
It was.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that it was just bare bones. But even then, people probably saw the potential. Like, wow.
That's cool. That's badass. You play with your son, though, dude.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, my daughter, she plays games with me sometimes, though.
Yeah.
But Mr. Black Love, he asks, is you a Titanfall fan?
Am I? Oh, am I? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Like, I want to be in a giant robot. They actually have created a giant robot in fucking Japan. It was called the Carterus. Remember me sending you that link way back in the day?
Yeah.
I was like, if I ever come up on $1 million, I'm buying one of these, because it is literally a giant mech robot that you can climb up. It's a quadruped, and you climb up its leg, and you get in the fucking seat, dude, and the fucking thing closes over you, and fucking has little touch screens that pop up, dude, and has forget and fire fucking weaponry. They're all Nerf bullets.
Oh, okay.
But even the Vulcan cannon, the Nerf bullet, is like about almost the size of a golf ball.
Dude, that's it. Hold on, where's it?
It's a Vulcan cannon that goes around the hand that actually moves, that has fingers, and the other.
How'd you find out about this?
Oh, dude, this was way back in the day. This was like
crazy.
Easily like 2005,
even 2005.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
Maybe like a little bit later, but I know for a fact it's called the Carterus.
Oh, okay.
They did it in Japan, dude. And
that's
like,
sweet.
And like the way that the little chick was like, because I watched a little training thing, like if the person bought it, it came with a training program. And I watched the training movie, and the chick is like, when you're ready to fire, just smile.
I saw that! Yeah! I remember that, yeah. And she smiled and rolled up her shit. Yeah.
Fucking shit was shooting off the back and shit, dude.
I remember that.
Like, I want that.
I remember that. I remember that shit. I've been working on this with him. Look, like when you grab an enemy, you can grab and like combo. Like, watch this. Look. Hold on, let me show you. Look, you can.
And she can't really throw them.
No, I'm just saying, like with him, different characters have. But with him, like if you throw it, damn it, hold on.
I can like throw them into you.
No. Let me show you something. Look.
See.
Let me show you something. You can combo. My time is fucked up right now, though. But like you can combo after the throw. Like you can throw it and combo, or throw uppercut into a combo. Right. My time is just fucked up right now.
Oh, plus you probably don't even have an uppercut.
Oh shit, that's why. Look, we just fucking came out of training mode, man.
Yeah, we're still in training mode. Still in it. This shit.
But no, what else you been playing, man? What else? Tell me about your backlog. What else you been playing?
I got Strider still on there that I need to fucking play. Okay. Like I saw Anthem earlier, and he's asking what my favorite multiplayer is.
He said Titanfall 2 is his favorite multiplayer.
Yeah, Titanfall 2 is fucking awesome, but I like the Frontier mode.
The Frontier Defense.
Yeah, where like
this is a horror. Yeah, we tried to play that, but like it was getting DDoS'd, and I couldn't get in. Remember? It just kept kicking us out. Yeah, I was trying. Remember, we were trying to play it that one night. Remember,
so.
we ended up playing Gears instead.
Yeah, and then that's what we've just been playing.
Yeah, we've just been playing that.
We need to play some time.
That game's been getting DDoS. Like people have been like just. I don't know why they've been. I can't remember. There's a reason why people. I think, man, people hate EA, so that's why that shit happens.
Wow.
But so what happens? You know what DDoS is?
No.
It's like you have botnet servers just sending requests to servers, so it just gets overloaded, and then it just can't do anything. Yeah. So, but shit, my favorite, like for real, my favorite multiplayer shooter, like of all time. Shit, fuck, that's not my favorite multiplayer shooter right now. Like it just straight up multiplayer is Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare is straight fucking
that
in the
game,
Cold War right now.
No, not
which one is it?
Not Cold War, not Vanguard. You haven't seen me play Modern Warfare, man. You've seen me play a few. Like you probably saw a few of my clips, but like I'm talking about the one that Infinity Ward came out with. It's the reboot of Call of Duty 4 for the most part. It came out in 2019, right before fucking COVID and shit happened.
Okay.
Or it came out. Yeah, it came out 2019. It came out that year, and it is a different. It's not your. They redid all the animations. The sound design is really good. Like the lead animator, his name is Mark Grigsby, and like I'll talk about him a lot. And like the reason why he's really good at his job, he's like the lead animator for Infinity Ward. He worked on Titanfall too.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the lead animator for Respawn Studios because he worked under Vince Pella. That's the guy, right. The CEO. He's the CEO of Respawn. But yeah, so he went back to work for Infinity Ward because he just wanted to work on Call of Duty. So just wanted to work on that.
Yeah. And
they redid the animations, man, and oh my gosh, like you have to just sit and watch me play it. Like the way those guns handle and the way they kick and like it feels crazy. And like I played, and that's my first like Call of Duty like completely playing with a keyboard and mouse. It's like, and I got real good at keyboard and mouse because of getting eternal. Then I just started playing that shit. But yeah, that's my favorite like multiplayer shooter right now. So Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to be coming out this year. So because Vanguard was Cold War was an arcade game, but Modern Warfare, man, it felt like a tactical Call of Duty. Like it did. There was no map. Yeah, there's no map. Like you have to use your compass, and like I loved it because I got used to because I play with headphones and shit. Yeah. So I got used to hearing where people are. Yeah. And then I if I hear footsteps, and then I don't see like my opponent's arrow, I'm like, oh yeah, that's somebody. And I got really good at like using the compass because like it shows up when you fire. Like normally Call of Duty you fire. Yeah. And you see a little red dot. There was none of that on the map. You just saw your people. Okay. Only time you would get res when you get UAVs or something special. Big. But there was no map. That's why there was no like no pings on it. Right?
I mean that's kind of helpful.
I really loved it because you had to use your map and your compass. You had to use a map and a compass. Okay. It was cool. Yeah, it was really cool. Like, and I called out directions using my compass too. That's what made it awesome. Like, hey, use northwest. Yeah, I'll tell them. Yeah, I'm northwest. This is where I am. Like, and it'll tell you exactly where you are. Like I really like that game. Like I really liked it. I played it so much. Even my brother Shadon, like the guy who fucking hates everything casual. he everything casual. That he fucking he said letting that Mr. Black Love said letting that guy go is a huge lose for Respawn. It is. It really is. Because Mark Grigsby, you gotta watch the video. That dude is like he's passionate about his job, man. He's good at it. He's really good at it. And like he's a guy that like I really respect because like I had watched a video of him talking about like feedback and like how you get better at something. And he was like, yeah, you got to be able to take criticism and thick skin and talk about, sit down, have the conversations and talk about.
You can only get better if you learn.
Yeah. And that brings me, a segue real quick. I think I had a topic about that, but yeah, it is. It is something that I had experienced not too long ago. Like actually, I am interning for Tanuki, as community manager. Nothing official. It's just they're showing me how to do it. Showing me how to edit videos and give me different tips on that and like what types of videos to post and how to engage with the community and they're teaching. It's a learning experience for me because I asked Dave, I said, hey man, I wouldn't mind being you guys community manager, and he sat down and he said, yeah, we talked with the team, yeah, that'd be great. And then, and I said, hey, it can be something that just for legally or just intern, it's pro bono, I don't need to be paid for this, but basically I just want to learn how to and maybe that can lead into something like marketing because that's something that I've always been like real interested in. So, but the thing, so they've been teaching me how to make videos and give me suggestions and stuff. And like, I had sent them I'll show you the video I sent them. And then when I sent it to them, I sent it to them for a reason because I was like, I think this is bad. That was when I sent it to them. I said, I think this is a bad video because when I look at it, my eyes hurt. So
because when I look at it, my eyes hurt.
So I was like, and the idea was I was trying to fit one playthrough into one 5-minute video or 2-minute video.
Oh.
And that's that's a lot of footage. Yeah, it's just shit that's everywhere. So I put it together unfinished. Like I had hey, but this is where I'm at. And I was like, this is the final draft. This is where I am. I sent it to Dave for Tanuki, and I sent it to him. I said, let me know if it's too busy. Like I use those specific words.
Let me know if it's too busy.
I did. I was like, let me know if it's
too much going on.
Yeah, I had that feeling. Like I was like, I think this is too much. But I was like, because I'm not going to have all the best ideas. So I sent it to Dave, and then like him and Sebastian, the sound engineer, because Dave's the artist, Sebastian is the sound engineer. And they looked at it, and he was like, hey man, those combos are great. But he said the video, there's so much going on. He said try reducing, the amount of scenes to one, and then make the video shorter. He said, I hope you can work with that feedback. And I said, dude, you ain't gotta ask me. You hope I can work with that feedback? Like, what the fuck I look like? What do you think I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, no, my video is good. Because some people will do that, I guess. Some people will be like, well, no, I think my video is good, blah, blah, blah. I was happy he said that. First of all, it validated kind of how I felt.
Yeah.
But second, like, he gave me some really good feedback. So it was a good experience for me to sit down and listen and learn, take the feedback. Like, okay, the video's bad. Tell me what you're thinking. And then he told me, like, hey, here's what I'm seeing was wrong. This is things I can do to improve it. So I went to the drawing board and like fixed it and put out that the vinyl video that you sent. That's the one that came out. Yeah. Dude. So and that's what Mark Grigsby, like he's real big on that, and I'm real big on that. Like, so shout outs to Dave and Sebastian. I really do appreciate the feedback, man. That was really, really grateful. I really appreciate that. But that's how you get better, though.
Of course.
That's how you get better. Like, you get better by, just taking the feedback. Like, there was another guy I had worked with. Let me go get this pen real quick. There was another guy I worked with. His name was Brent Adams. And he gave me some feedback. Like, I had sent him a marker. Here. I got it right here. That's fine. So yeah, I talked to this guy named Brent Adams, and I'm sure he does video editing and stuff like that. And I'm a friend with him on Steam, and and I used to listen to a podcast he was on, and I sent him one of my videos, and he said, hey, this video's good, but this will make it better. And I took that feedback and I went and made the video better. The video ended up being so much better because I sat down and listened to him. So yeah, so that's what I really, really like about Mark Grigsby. But yeah, that was a big loss for Infinity Ward. I mean, not for Infinity Ward, but Respawn Studios, people made Titanfall. They lost that guy. Jeez. Because he went and worked for worked for Infinity Ward. So on Call of Duty. So is that all you've been playing, or is there a little bit else? Anything else you've been playing?
Oh, shit.
Outside of the Arcs and the Striders.
Arch, yeah, Strider.
The Shadow Warriors and the...
You know I stay with Rocket League.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the For Honor.
The For Honor I've recently picked up.
Rocket League's not really a backlog thing. I mean,
no, that's a daily.
Yeah, it's like one of your dailies.
You have to stay fresh with it, dude. You really do.
It's like fighting games.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that requires a skill like that, where it's competitive like that, because everybody's playing all the time.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that, man. Totally get that. So, keep in mind, Enter the Gungeon is coming off Game Pass soon.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw that. It was leaving.
It was leaving soon.
I'm gonna miss it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna really get it though. I've thought about it a couple times. I might still get it. I might still, but
I mean, it'll go on sale. You know that, right?
If after or right before it's totally
no,
gone,
like it'll go on sale. Like, you know, like it'll be 20% off because it's coming off of Game Pass.
Yeah.
But like it'll go on like sale, like for real, probably even get cheaper one day. You know what I mean?
So
like don't
probably freak about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see how I threw him like that. You see it?
And I had to back up.
Yeah. So, but yes, the shit I've been playing. I've been playing recently. I added to my backlog Far Cry 6.
Far Cry 6.
Yeah, I added that. So I didn't play Far Cry 5 or New Dawn, or there was a prehistoric Far Cry I didn't play.
Yeah, I didn't get to play none of those.
So, but I played Far Cry 1 on PC. I played it late in his life.
It was on 360.
Yeah, Instinct's Predator, whatever it was.
Yeah, Predator.
And then Far Cry 2 was on 360 too. I played Far Cry 2. 3 was on 360 as well. Far Cry 2 and 3 was.
Okay.
But then Far Cry Classic as well. So I played a little bit of Classic. I played a little bit of the very first one on PC. Played all of 2 on 360. Played all of 3 on PC. Played all of 4 on PC. And then what ended up happening is the day that Far Cry 5 came out was the day I finished Far Cry 4. So I was burned out.
Extra.
So I'm gonna just wait. You know, I had my fill of Far Cry. So, ooh, that was nice. So, what ended up happening was, New Dawn had came out after that. It was like an expansion, so it was like another Far Cry game, but it's kind of like a game in between, kind of like Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. It's kind of like that too. So I skipped on that too, and then like 6 came out, and we'll talk about that later, but because there's a villain in it that I really like. We'll talk about him later.
Isn't that the Mexican president guy or something like that?
Yeah. Well,
I've seen the commercial for it.
Yeah,
where he brought his son out with the fucking grenade and shit.
His name, what is his name? Giancarlo.
He said you have to love them like babies, but sometimes they give you these.
Because he played Gus in Breaking Bad. Giancarlo Esposito. I can't remember. I have his name written down, so we'll talk about him later. They're doing something. So I've been playing Far Cry 6. Bulletstorm, I've been playing that. I've been playing.
You went back to the Bulletstorm?
Yeah, I wanted to shoot something. Like I wanted something real arcadey and simple.
That's like boom.
Yeah,
shit. That game was fun.
It was fun as hell. Like I love doing the skill shots in that game. So I've been playing. Get it together. Esposito. Okay, yeah. That's. Well, I could. Man, look. My wife would have got it, okay? But yeah, I like him, man. Like he's one of my
the Presidente.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors. Like I like him in Breaking Bad a whole lot. I like him in everything that I love him in The Boys. He's in The Boys.
The Boys?
Yeah, I said we'll talk about him. We'll talk about him later. But yeah, you ain't ever seen The Boys yet? Watch it. I have it on Plex. Trust me.
I will then.
It's worth. No, it's like when you get home, it should be like the next thing when you turn on TV to watch something. Watch The Boys. Trust me. Watch it. You're gonna be like, just trust me, Goku. Just I know. Look. It's like, you know how this house has good bones. I got good bones. I mean, this analogy don't even make sense. I just wanted to say that because it was this horror movie I watched where this girl was like, this house has good bones. And she was like kind of a demon. She was possessed. It was crazy. And her mouth opened real wild. I love little creepy kids like that. But but yeah, but it's a really good show. It's a really good show.
I will check it out.
But so I've been playing let's see, Bulletstorm. What else I've been playing? I played a little bit of Shattered Realms too. Shattered Realms. It's the game that Pieter that he got. I believe they got a grant to come up with a demo for it. It's not a full game. It's not a complete game. They got a grant to make a demo for it, and then that's what got him the job on this. They saw that demo and was like, "Hey man, would you do that for us?" But it's such a good combat system. Like it's deeper than this. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, by far. It's by far deeper than this. Like even with little it has, it's deeper. Like cause the way the cancel system works, you can cancel everything, but like there's like a meter for it. Like you have to play. I'll play it. I'm gonna stream it some. I think I was supposed to catch it up. And I was supposed to do that and up with that. But I'm gonna stream it some, and it's a really good beat up. It's a really
check it out.
Really good beat 'em up. But no, but it's like PC only because it's just a demo.
So like I said, I'll check it out. Because I'm not going to play it.
So I've played
console.
I've played that. What else I've been playing?
Bulletstorms. Yes, Far Cries.
I finished Halo Reach. I actually finished that. I'm trying to think. Have I played any? I've been playing Stardust Galaxy Warriors. I have been playing that a little bit. It's a shoot 'em up game. I've been playing Alien vs Predator. Yeah, I finally got main working. I was playing it last night.
Cadillacs versus Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Yeah, I've been playing those. I got main working finally. We'll play some of that later.
Oh, that's what's up.
But I've been playing that. Me and Steph actually was playing Alien vs Predator. Remember I told you the other night.
Yeah.
I think that's really all I've been playing. I haven't been playing a whole bunch of anything else. But yeah, that's really it. And also Crisis. The first Crisis. I went back and started playing that. And that game, like it's good, but like control wise, like it's dated. It feels bad.
Like aiming and stuff like that was back in the day where it was like almost like Grand Theft Auto, but you were a superhero in that fucking power armored fucking suit. Was that Crisis? It was
no, it was Crackdown.
Crackdown, yeah.
Was it Crackdown?
Yeah, it was Crackdown.
Yeah, it was Crackdown. Where you can jump, like, jump from building to building.
Yeah.
First Crackdown was awesome, but like the rest of them, people didn't like 2.
I didn't either. I liked the free roam.
3, I haven't played it, but I heard it wasn't all that, so I don't know. But I love the first one. But you know, one of my favorite big open world games.
What's that?
Is have you played Prototype?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my gosh, I love Prototype. I haven't played the second one. I heard it's just as good, but I like the protagonist from the first one.
Yeah, okay.
His personality better than the second one. That's why. I mean, I like the protagonist's personality in the first game, and over the second guy. But the second guy's funny though, and I'm ended up playing it. But like the protagonist in the first game, he looks really cool. Like I like his design. But I really like Prototype. That game is a lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. So, but I think as far as backlog, let me see. I've been playing a little bit of Puzzle Quest. I need to finish that game.
You still like backlog?
I just never finished it.
Like
I've just been playing it for years. Yeah, just right at the end. I just need to beat the last boss. I've been grinding because like what I end up doing is getting this skill called Death Gaze.
Yeah.
And like it requires so much green mana that I had to like grind to level my character up. I had to grind and level my character up to be able to like use that skill. Because I had researched it and unlocked it, but I couldn't use it because I have no green mana.
Jeez.
So I had to keep grinding, and then like I I played through all the expansion. I finished the expansion too. I killed the expansion boss. I haven't killed the final game boss yet. So, and I'm gonna wait till I max my character. I want to be like max level before I finish it, because I want to steamroll the boss. Like, I ain't got time for that, man. I got time for that. What else have I been playing, man? Let me see. Let me think. Let me pull up my Steam thing, man. My Steam thing should have it anyway. What have I been playing? I don't even got Steam pulled up on there. It's probably on my phone. Let me check my phone. What have I been playing? Like, cause I bounce. That's the people. What people don't know is like I bounce around games. Like, I can be playing a game for like 10 minutes and I'll switch to something else.
Play a lot of shit.
All right, so let me see. What have I been playing in my backlog? Yeah, I played a little bit of Doom 3, but I uninstalled that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I've been playing, really. Yeah, Ion Fury, that was the other game. Yeah, I knew it was one game I was missing. And have you ever, you know what Ion Fury is?
No.
Alright, so it's basically Duke Nukem 3D.
Duke Nukem.
Yeah, it's Duke Nukem 3D. Well,
I remember that.
It uses the character, her name is Shelly, and she was like a EDF agent in one of the divisions, and like Duke Nukem worked with the EDF.
Okay.
That was the faction that saving the world from the alien pigs. So I believe she was part of the EDF. Like, she got betrayed by like somebody and got her arm blown off. Like, but I think this game is like before that or something. I can't remember, but yeah, she's a character that basically was spun off from Duke. And then the game was supposed to be called Ion Maiden.
Ion Maiden?
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be called. I'm sure you know what happened.
Alright.
You know,
probably
you know why you know why it's called Ion Fury now. Think about it.
Because it was because it was a chick?
No, Ion Maiden. Think about it.
Ion Maiden?
It's a pun on the band Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of.
And then like their lawyers got involved.
Really?
Yeah, over that.
Iron Maiden really got fucking sorry about that.
Well, they're lawyers. You don't know if some lawyer probably saw them and was like, "Hey, money." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
Fuck shit trucks.
Let's
go to the next level.
It's always about the money, man.
Yeah,
you know it. It's always about the
that's
money.
why you're a shit
But
truck.
it's basically she's mouthy like Duke, and like it's a build engine game. Like Duke Nukem 3D was built on. Ken Silverman is the guy that did the build engine, and it's a game that's built on that engine. And what's cool about it, it's using today's technology on that engine, so they can do more with it. They can push it further. So it's awesome. But it's built like Duke 3D, Shadow Warrior, like the old Shadow Warrior classic.
Okay.
There's a game called Blood.
I think you showed me.
Blood, Shadow Warrior, Duke Nukem 3D is really the trinity of build shooters. Now Ion Fury is one like that too. So that's what I've been playing, and I've been really liking Far Cry though. You get a fucking crop dude named Guapo. And you just fucking sick them on people. It's awesome, dude. It's awesome. And then like it ate a dog. You know, my wife was sad.
It ate a dog.
I was like, oh shit, Guapo, no! Like fucking shoot his ass up. Well, I was like, he was hungry. I guess.
I mean, I guess he was hungry.
Yeah, like, you keep fucking Crocs away from him.
Yeah, of course.
The dog was barking at him. Guapo was like, well shit, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
If you wasn't making noise, I wouldn't have been making noise.
Guapo, hey. I was like, Guapo, no.
Jeez.
But yeah, he's a croc.
I'm definitely gonna have to look that up.
And you can sick him on people, dude. It's cool as hell. Like,
oh yeah.
It's so bad.
Not just the dog, but because that's kind of cool. Like I guess it happened because like, dude, the dog was making noise, right?
So
then the alligator just ate it.
Well, the thing of Far Cry, man, animals just they do what they want to do. Like they just. The Guapo is your pet though. Like I think Far Cry 5 is when they introduced pets.
Yeah.
But Guapo, like he's a pet, and like he has an AI. He can just do what he wants. He'll see threats and he'll attack it. So barking at him probably would made him do it. Made it happen.
And that's probably why. Or
probably if he just got too close to him. That's another thing. Guapo would eat his ass. So I mean, he does that with humans to eat them all, man.
Of course. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so the dog.
But he won't do it to like
an
friendlies though. He won't do it to friendlies.
I know, but I'm saying like, but still, the dog was an enemy.
Oh yeah, like Far Cry do that. You see animals attack each other in Far Cry. Yeah, you see it all the time, dude. It's crazy, all the time. You see some like animals will run from the bigger ones too. Like
really?
I know what was chasing me. I think like I had like a tiger chasing me, like a tiger or something in one of Far Cry. Yeah, it was in Himalayas. I had a tiger chasing me, and then I got on top of an elephant. That motherfucker took off. It's like nope. And then you see rhinos like charge tigers all the time. Man, it's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a Far Cry 4. So yeah, the AI will. I keep thinking I got my fireball, and I keep trying to cancel into it, and I don't have it yet. And that's what I do like about Jitsu Squad. They do have, you know, the scrolls. We'll talk about that too. But yeah, Far Cry 6, man, it's a trip. I really like it. I really like it. So, what else is crazy? Like that, I haven't gotten real far in it though. So that's another thing. I haven't gotten too far in it, but I'll update you on how it goes because I've been having fun with it, and it has a lot of accessibility options. You hear me?
There's a lot of flexibility.
Accessibility options like for the UI and stuff. Because like, you know, I'm blind as hell. So it has things so you can see shit like brighter. Like I've always been blind though. That's the thing. This ain't a new.
No.
Like I was a child and blind. So but games didn't have that shit when I was younger. I just had to deal with it. But now they got shit where I can see. So like you can have enemies have outlines and shit, and text is a little bigger. Like and even with my glass, I'm just a blind guy. Like I'm like -9. That's bad, dude. Yeah, it's bad. But and then like you can get scrap to be able to craft attachments for your guns and different types of ammo. So that's cool. So yeah.
I mean it sounds kind of like an RPG for a shooter.
I mean, that's what Far Cry really is turned into. Like,
what was that
you
one?
get skill points that can, you get more like abilities, like you be able to run faster, swim, sprint longer, you can hold your breath longer, you can use different types of stems and create different recipes, like there's different skills for what type of mounts you can ride on, like 'cause you can ride horses and shit. For the most part, they blend it. It's a single player, it's a single player, it's basically like, and you can get in any vehicle. Like it's basically a GTA game. Basically, that's what they are. Like you just go around doing missions in this island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's basically like that. Yeah, it's an open world game. So let me see. Crackdown 2 felt rushed. Prototype 1 and 2, man. Like I saw people play 2. 2 is ridiculous, but man, Prototype 1. Oh my god, I love that game, dude. I love like grabbing somebody, fucking running up the building. And then like the highest building I can find, and then just jump off and just either throw them real far or like power drive them off of it. Like just jump and just.
See all that. I'm thinking of another game, Just Cause.
Yeah, Just Cause is awesome.
Just Cause sounds like that too. Where I like the dudes fucking rip like.
Yeah, that's pretty much because you get like a parachute and wingsuits.
And dude, I was good, dude. I'd fucking grapple to a tree and pull myself and keep going like. I'd just be flying across distances, cars and shit be trying to chase me, shooting at me, shit like.
Yeah, that's what Far Cry is like. You don't get the grapple. You do get a grapple, but it's only for certain grapple points. But what you do get is a parachute and a wingsuit. I know you got that in Far Cry 4. I don't know if you get a wingsuit in 6. You get a parachute for sure because I just got it. But yeah, it's like that. Yeah, same idea. You get all, but you can craft weapons and shit. It's crazy. You can buy weapons and so. But yeah, you'll definitely have fun with it. Like, and then on Far Cry 4, I remember at one point what I did is I got these arrows with exploding tips, and then I straight up Rambo the helicopter. Like I shot it with an explosive arrow, and I had did enough damage to it already to an explosive arrow made it explode. I felt like Rambo, dude. It was like so satisfying. It was like one of them. It was like, boom! I was like, oh shit, that shit was crazy. But yeah. Far Cry 6 that's been the game that's been like when I have been working, I've been like cutting that trailer most of the week though.
Yeah, I know.
That's the one thing I've been doing. Like I worked on that trailer that for those 30 seconds. Man, I worked, like, that was probably, like, over a week's work. Yeah, it was like last Friday or last Thursday when I put that footage up there. But so yeah, so that's what that's my backlog, and I haven't added anything to my backlog. Yes, I guess. Let me see. Have I added anything to my backlog? No, I don't think I've added anything. I don't think I've started anything new outside of Far Cry. No, I haven't added anything new to my backlog. I can think of. No. I did get some games from Limited Run. Like, the Limited Run is a company where you will see like digital only games, and then since they won't have like enough money to get a publisher, so this company Limited Run will like make a deal and then manufacture them physical copies. So I did get some of that stuff. But I don't think I've.
So they're like random games.
Say what?
Those are like random games.
What do you mean by that?
Like limited. I don't understand what you mean.
No, like I'll explain to you.
So you got some hard copies of some new games?
Yeah, I got hard. I'll show you.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I haven't really added any. I sure haven't. So, for instance, this game right here. So, Panzer Dragoon they remade it.
I remember this, yeah.
But it's been remade. They remade
I remember this. This was on Sega too.
Yeah, Saturn.
Remember that? Yeah.
No, I don't drink it. It was Saturn.
It was just Saturn.
1 and 2, because you had 2 and I had 1.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
One wasn't shitty. It's just when 2 came out, it made 1 shitty. Yeah, 2 was just a better game.
Way better.
I even like 2 better than this.
Lock On was like
3 is my Orta is my favorite one, but 2 is like really good. But this got remade.
Like, as soon as I seen that dragon, dude, I was like, oh, I remember him.
So
that's your boy. Yeah,
so it got remade. Panzer Dragoon got remade, but it was only a digital game because Sega or whoever got the rights to make it, but Sega didn't want to like manufacture it.
Forever Entertainment.
Yeah, so Sega didn't want to publish it and manufacture. They didn't want to manufacture it as a physical title. So Limited Run was like, hey, we'll do this for you, and we'll do a limited run of them. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So yeah. Special Reserve does that. Limited Run. There's a couple. There's one more that I know.
That's fucking badass.
So I have a few games that's like that. Well, quite a bit, and they come with like trading cards and stuff too. My wife likes the cards. Yeah, it's badass. So get into Jitsu Squad of the Week. That's what we're gonna call this. So last week we won't do last week's segment. If we do the show again, we're only gonna do. Well, we may do it. It just depends. So we're gonna do character of choice. So last week I noticed that you use a different character, and than you are this week. So last week, what was your character of choice? And then why was you rolling with that character? What did you like about him? So let's talk about that.
All right. Well, I mean, when we first started playing, I was always playing as Baby. And so last week I picked Aras just for shits and giggles. And like I've seen other people play with him, and he's pretty solid fucking dude. And then I played with him, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, he's kind of fucking solid, dude. And I played with him another time, like the next weekend, like we played through twice, didn't we?
Yeah, we did play through twice.
Yeah,
because our first time playing with him, I believe, was when we did the interview with Pieter. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah, and he was like, dude, he's awesome.
He's awesome. He really was. I was like, god dang, he really gets it in. But for the most part, like, I really actually do like trying to be like the long range person and fucking ducking and diving.
So
the little flyer guy right here, that flyer guy is always fucking kick my ass.
Well, the good thing how the game's designed, Pieter designed it to where the flying characters, because flying characters are annoying, flying enemies are. And the way he designed them is they should always be on the same plane as you, or another opponent.
Yeah.
So you should always, somebody should always be able to hit him.
Yeah, and like we were too close to each other just then, I think is what it was, and that's why
They may have been changing planes.
Yeah. So that's actually another thing that I do is like, if I'm gonna be on the same plane as you, I try to be on the opposite side of the screen, and then I start throwing my baseballs and shit. Cause I'm pretty good at those, or else that sight, because that also holds them still.
Oh, okay, I got you. You don't want the boomerang?
No, I got some star.
I got you. So yeah, so what I like about no, I wish his arm would come through like like the bowling ball turtles. Yeah. That'd be badass. But yeah, Oros, man, like what I like about him is like, he's a big guy that he feels good to play with. Like some games, like they don't make big guys feel good.
No,
like, he
but
feels.
Oros was like.
Yeah,
I could control the situation. I don't even think I died. We were like, until we got to that fucking the little morph chick, the little morph cat or whatever. I forget her name.
You talking about Shade?
Yeah, Shade.
Yeah, he what I really like about him, he's a big guy that he can move around really good. And he feels like he feels smooth. Like he doesn't feel stiff. He doesn't feel like you really have to get him moving. Like he's just like, it doesn't take much to get him moving. And when he starts moving, he's like a truck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But
my usual, like when I play beat 'em ups or well, I guess I shouldn't say beat 'em ups. But when I like, I don't know, when I'm like for instance in Rocket League, I'm usually the third man back. That's the way I play. I'm always usually supporting. I'm usually like the guy who's okay. Like when we play fucking Aliens, I was the medic.
Right.
Like, I don't know. That's why I gravitated towards Baby.
Because you like the characters that can sit back and give the support.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. No, I feel that. But like Rose, that's the thing. Like he's completely.
Oh yeah.
He wants to be in the mix of it.
He's in the mix. That symbiote arm, like that's the best thing.
Is that your favorite weapon with him?
Pile drive. Well, no. My favorite weapon is the fire arm.
The gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's my favorite weapon, boy. Because I can do those loops. Boy.
Once you get Painkiller,
I know.
then the symbiote becomes a little bit more interesting.
You snatch them all up. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, man, that is crazy. Because in training mode, you can't see it because it's only one enemy.
Yeah.
But when I got in the game, I was like, whoa, I was like, he grabbed everybody.
Yeah, like, and like, it was a lot
I
of
know.
people. Like, wow.
It was so many of them. It was so good, so. I wish he can do his Painkiller in the air like he can when he's in Fury. You know how he can do Painkiller in Fury, he can do Painkiller in the air. You can jump and grab.
Really?
Oh yeah, you know that.
And then it goes straight to Painkiller?
If you jump and push grab, if you push grab in his Fury mode, he just does Painkiller whether he's on the ground or in the air.
Oh,
and it's
I didn't
meant
know
to be
that.
done in the air too.
Oh,
yeah, dude,
I
it's
haven't grabbed
badass.
nobody with fucking him in fucking Fury mode.
Yeah, it's badass.
I'm still doing like down to forward, ups and downs. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know grab.
You could just grab. You can just.
And he's going right to Painkiller, but it's the fucking Fury one.
So you can do his uppercut and then push grab. So what would be sweet, dude, is like, what if he could do like uppercut? Like say if he had the symbiote, since the symbiote is like grab based. What if also the symbiote allowed him to do air painkillers? Like you do the uppercut.
Oh, that would be cool.
A bunch of enemies, and then like he painkillers, and the symbiote grabs a bunch of them.
Grabs up them and fucking.
And then you just see them all
over here, and that would be all the flying creatures type shit.
You know, it'd be sweet.
You do it right.
An animation for where the enemies like the hands are still doing this, and they're all swirling around like this, and they go. That'd be dope. Y'all should have seen my hands. I was doing this like this. I had some condition. That's what it looked like. I was flailing, man. It was crazy.
You were kind of flailing.
I was flailing, man. I was flailing. Dash is about to get some of the ass. So what made you go back to Baby this week? What's got you feeling her?
Just, that's like my fallback too.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Comfort food.
Yeah.
We gotta order some food too, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm hungry.
Oh yeah. Me too.
I'm hungry. Oh yeah, that's what's up.
You already know.
Probably like the green star.
Damn right.
So for me, it's been the last weekend. It's been Hero. It's been the Hero show.
Oh yeah.
Cause like he's my second favorite character. And like I want to work on some setups with his other weapons and mainly his Memoji blade. I need to figure out better ways to use that because I think it's the only way he can do a wall bounce. Mm-hmm. We were just talking about that.
Yep.
So I want to work on using that weapon, but like I like Hero because like he has something for everything. Like you saw the video I did, man. Like he just see, look, he just gets in. Look, fly. See, I can do that combo here. I don't know why. I've been hitting with that combo. Oh, he's gonna go Fury mode. All right, just hit him.
Are you serious? I saw scrolls.
Yeah, you can shoot the ninjas with
this,
more
and
scrolls.
it'll make myself fucking invincible.
Yeah, and get the scroll.
So he don't fuck me up.
I can deal with it.
Yes.
You go get your fireball. And that's one thing I do like about this game, man. Is like, I actually prefer to play it without
having everything open right away.
Damn. Damn, he delayed his down attack. Oh shit. Nice. Nice, Goku.
I was aiming for the fucking ninjas again. I'm like, ooh, scrolls?
But yeah, Hero's my second favorite. He has something for everything, and I like the fact that each of his weapons, man, makes him play like completely different. Like the sword, you're just moving around a lot. The saber, the fire sword, you're breaking armor. You're just getting
that thing is like.
He has really good juggle with it. But yeah, I want to really get proficient with using all his weapons, really, but like his saber and just being like he's a good all around character. So that's why I've been like really digging into him. But and it's been a lot of fun too.
Oh shit! Sushi time.
Hold on, what can I do? Hold on, I ain't got a move yet. Shit. I ain't got nothing to take care of you yet, man. So, shit.
I'm trying to be mellow.
Nah, man, you gotta bring the pain. Your job is to stop me from. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like. That's what I like it. Sushi over here, but
I tried to knock the sushi away from you, like, no. Over there in the corner.
no, bastard. Damn. I tried to catch that period. Yes!
You hit one at the last second. Oh,
that was a good one, boy, wasn't it?
Damn. Damn.
That was a good one. That was a close one, boy. That was a knuckle bleeder right there, boy. Knuckle biter, whatever they call it. I can't think of it right now. That shit was so crazy. That was fun as hell. If you go back and forth, like, shit. That's like, you can't get out of it. That one that went across the middle, man, when you hit that when you did your hyper chain with the cannon.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like,
and it was going fast.
It put you so far ahead, man. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I can't let you do that no more. So yeah, that definitely will like help you work on your parrying.
I started getting a little bit better.
Nah, Sekiro's not my type of game, man. I don't enjoy games that have like that type of combat. It's just it's not. I can't describe why I don't like it. Like you know what type of game Sekiro is. Like have you ever played like your Dark Souls, Demon Souls? All them games that use that third person perspective, but it's like a beat 'em up. No, I mean it's not a beat 'em up. It's just they're action games, really. Well, really, Dark Souls is considered a role playing game, but yeah. I mean honestly, they're action games, but I don't know because you have like potions and stats and stuff. So
okay, what are you thinking? Like,
yeah, have you
Devil Devil May Cry?
No, it's not like that. Have you played? Have you seen? I'm trying to think if you've seen the new God of War.
I remember
the newest one, the latest one. You remember the old one? Okay, so you haven't seen the newest one. Oh, Rock, you been living other, man.
I had a Nintendo Switch for like
nah, you good.
A couple years.
I'm trying to think. That's probably why these games are like mainly Sony games. But they're behind. Like they're games that like require like a lot of patience and they're slower paced. They require a lot of patience. The combat is very deliberate. They're not hyper action combat. Like they're good games. They're really really good games. But they're not the style of game that I enjoy playing because
they're the ones that Kev likes to play.
No, Kay doesn't.
What's that?
Kay doesn't like playing them either.
What's that one that you were showing me that he was streaming?
That was Darksiders.
That was Darksiders.
Yeah, those are more action games. But yeah, Sekiro was never my thing. It was Auto Souls type games, Sekiro, Demon Souls. What was the other ones? Bloodborne. Like those games aren't for me.
Well, obviously, if I don't know what they are, I don't play them.
Hey, but I wanted to talk about Shotos for a second. You know what a Shoto is, right? Like Kinryu Shoto. So the Kinryu are called Shotos in fighting games. So
okay, yeah.
So Jazz, for instance, I should have picked Jazz. This would have made more sense. But Jazz, and I'll after we finish, I'll go into training and I'll go over this topic again. But Jazz low key is a Shoto in this game. He's a Shoto. So Shotos, for people who don't know, they're typically characters like usually a main type character of a game, and they're usually balanced around. Usually a balanced type character that usually has an answer for everything. They're really never great at one thing and not terrible at one thing, but they're usually like just well rounded. They're never great. They're jack of all trades, but not master everything. Yeah. So, like Ken and Ryu, Jago, Fogor, characters typically have like a fireball that's done with a down 4 motion, and they have some form of uppercut.
Always.
And then a Tatsu type move, like a Hurricane Kick or Tatsu move that makes them, I call them expansion type moves. So they move your character, expand your character across the screen.
Yeah.
So, Jazz is sort of like that because he has a fireball. Yeah. He has a DP, his uppercut, his solo kick, and he has a Tatsu. His Boulevard, that one where he spins and he rolls. Yep. It functions like a Tatsu.
And it does. It works fucking almost perfectly.
Yeah, and it juggles and everything. It goes over low fire, like low shooting projectile. So would you consider him a Tatsu? Because people probably argue that he's not because he's modified. He has a hard drop. He has a 100-hand slap. You know what I mean?
He's got. Yeah. I mean, well, if you want to look at it like that, all the characters in this game are kind of that setup. They all have an uppercut and they all have a fireball at least.
Well, no.
Yeah. I push down and it's a little fireball. She keeps a butterfly.
Aros doesn't.
Aros?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, his shoulder thing could be like
fireball,
that would be a Tatsu in replace of a fireball.
But he doesn't have a fireball.
He doesn't have one.
He doesn't have a fireball. Yeah.
Okay, well, in the replace of one.
He doesn't have one though. You have to have
a fireball. That.
You have to have fireball, uppercut.
Have a fireball. That is
fireball, uppercut, and Tatsu are like the main 3 things.
You can't just have like 2 of the other 2. Like 3. Like you
can't have all 3.
No, you can't.
You got about 3.
Well, I don't.
You have to.
I was gonna say. Okay, so
you have to.
Fireball, uppercut,
and Tatsu.
Then
she doesn't have
what's
a Tatsu.
her Tatsu?
She doesn't have one.
What? Well, what about the which thing?
It's not a Tatsu.
But that would be because I expand the fucking map. I can use it to get away too.
But it doesn't. It doesn't get around projectiles. Yeah, it's supposed to be able to get around projectiles, and it doesn't. Yeah, that's one of them. That's the one main properties of a Tatsu.
All right. Well, what about Hero? Would you say he doesn't have? He has at least the. That's
I don't have
fireball.
the move. I don't have the move yet.
You have an uppercut.
I don't have
the tornado move.
Yeah, I don't have it. He would arguably.
So that would be like 2 fireballs.
He arguably would not be one, but
yeah, because he has 2 fireballs and an uppercut, right?
Right. He arguably wouldn't be one, but however, he does. That's what I'm saying. Jazz would be more Shoto than him. Believe it or not, if we go by those rules. And that's what I said. And the thing is, like, in my opinion, Jazz, he's a modified. He's more like what Sagat is. Like, people will argue that Sagat is or isn't a Shoto because he has the tiger knee, tiger uppercut, and tiger shot. But it's modified, and you can't do tiger knee in the air. Like, you can do Tatsus in the air. The same way with Jazz is modified. So, and then this game is not typically a fighting game either.
No, this isn't necessarily a fighting game neither.
But
that almost sounds like the general rules for having a fighting game. Period. Usually, it's a fireball, uppercut.
You want some type of character that's recognizable. Yeah. That's the Ryu syndrome, man. But Virtual Fighter, man, they turned that upside down. And like I remember Max
Virtual Fighter, yeah.
Well, because Akira looks like a Shoto,
yeah,
but he's not. He's nothing like one.
No.
But yeah, Max, dude, like the guy comes out with Max and Benny. All right, Benny, let's go. He was talking. Shout outs to him. He was talking about. He has a video that talks about this. Yeah, like where some type of Shoto is like a modified type, where he doesn't consider Sagat a Shoto. And I don't know, like, because the Tiger Knee, I would think, and like enhanced Tiger Knee can get through projectiles too. EX Tiger Knee.
Yeah, his super one.
Well, the EX, not the super, just the one that burns like a little meter, like an EX move, not the Tiger Destruction. But that gets through projectiles. So it'd be sweet if they put the like name of the move on the screen, like Mother of Crows, or,
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, man, you could have let me have that one.
All right. I'm gonna get
this
killed.
guy.
I'm gonna get killed. Watch.
No, you won't, man.
Yes, I will.
You're not gonna get killed, man.
I ain't even got my super move yet.
You be alright. I ain't got mine either.
You just got yours.
Oh, did I? I don't pay attention to it. But yeah, but based off those rules, Jazz he low key is kind of like a Shoto.
You're still closer to the scroll, so you get them.
Oh yeah, you're right. But that don't mean you're gonna die fast, sucker.
I didn't say I was gonna die fast.
You said I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
When we start getting to this boss,
it's umbrella, man. It's umbrella. He's back here. Come on. Oh shoot! Sometimes I hate when I do that. I'll attack and be about to get through my attack, and I'll parry and drop it down low. That drives me crazy. But yeah, so like, for instance, like you have characters like Terry from because they put Terry in Smash, so people were talking about Terry Bogard is
was a broken. Okay, so they're trying to say anybody that can play on Smash Brothers is a fucking Shoto.
No, they were just like people who typically play Smash don't a lot of times don't play traditional fighting games. So like characters like Ken and Ryu got put in their Shoto, so like any game character that looked like that was just getting called Shoto. Like Terry and Kazuya, and they're definitely not Shoto.
Alright.
But that argument can be made for Terry in certain versions because like Terry does have a fireball uppercut and a Tatsu. Like he has crack shoot, rising tackle, and power wave. But rising tackle is done with charge. However, so you know you can't. That usually the DP is done with the DP motion or the traditional DP motion for that game. In this game, it's up and attack. That's the DP.
All right.
But in Street Fighter, in most games, it's forward out forward. So, but in King of Fighters, they have characters that are shows like Ryo and Ryo and Robert, but that have the traditional motion. And Terry's DP is charge. However, I know in '98,
it's like Guile and shit.
Yeah, but in '98, King of Fighters 98 and certain King of Fighters, his EX version, his rising tackle is a DP motion, and it is a Shoto character. It's crazy, yeah. It's nuts. And Shadow Jago, like you think he's a Shoto, he kind of is, kind of A.
And see, I haven't played Killer Instinct, so I'm not.
Dude, you should definitely play it. You should definitely
Not
just
the newest
even
one.
just even going to training, just check it out. Like Mr. Black Love plays it all the time. He's really good at it. But Shadow Jago, like he's kind of modified. He's a modified Shoto. Because he doesn't have a traditional Tatsu, but his move works just like a Tatsu. But it doesn't go over projectiles because it's a slide. I mean, but you can EX through, you can shadow through stuff with it. Oh, I need that meal. Yeah, we're gonna have to like take a break after this, order some eats. And we will take a break. We will take a break, so it's not a big deal. What did I pick up? Okay. Oh, you picked up something.
I was trying to keep him still for you.
Oh.
He said, "Get off my
I
body."
parried that. Slimers. Oh, that's what happened. It slowed down my timing because he was stunned. He looks crazy. That was keep shooting missiles. Maybe you should have went with what's it called, the free mode.
I don't have it yet.
Oh,
That's why I did that.
all right. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'll screw that up. Alright. He said having a good day or something.
We both just got a piece of that.
See, that's the thing about this game, man. It's exhausting. There's a lot to do with the combat.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, man, like I don't play a whole bunch of tag. Like I am gonna play tag. But you gotta think. You gotta think about doing all this with one character. Imagine doing it with two, and switching back and forth.
Right.
Like it's like mentally it exhausts you.
I could
It is.
actually, I could try to swing it because I would.
No, I can
definitely
do
use
it.
Baby as one of my people, and then I'd try to be like
Yeah.
Aros or Hero.
No, I can do it, but I'm just saying, like your mind's doing more.
Oh yeah.
So it's just going. Man, it's so exhausting.
Well,
You
that's
just-
what they say about people who are like bilingual.
Yeah.
They're
Oh yeah. And like this game, like I'm, like the way you can cancel and just keep canceling and canceling. Like I know in Metal Gear Rising, Kojima, like Platinum wasn't always developing it. They were developing it in house. There was a cutting mechanic where you can cut stuff, and like they couldn't figure out what to limit cutting. So like that game ended up going to development hell. No, it did. Like they just couldn't figure out how to design it. So that's why they hired Platinum. Yeah. So sometimes limits can be good, man. Like sometimes they can. So but this game like has it's limited pretty good, but like it's so open. You can do so much. Like it is very, 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 very exhausting. But I do like the scroll system though, because I do like that limitation because it forces you, as I mentioned before, to like use other moves in different ways. Like for instance, you might not have. I don't have my Tatsu yet, so there's certain, it's whirlwind. I don't have that yet, and I don't have his air turbogen, so there's certain things I can't do. And then when I didn't have the fireball, like I couldn't do dash through combos. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I really like that though. So, but let me see. Oh, cool. I put that on there twice. Good. I don't have to go over that no more. That's awesome. Alright, cool. So what we'll do is, in this instance, we are going to take a short intermission and
Smoke break.
yeah. So and when I come back, we're gonna talk about the beat 'em up genre as a whole. So, but But yeah, we're gonna have a short intermission, order some food, and then we'll get back. And then like when the food comes, we're gonna also take a small break. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, we back. We just take. We will be taking another short intermission in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get into stage 3.
Sir.
All right, hey.
Oh, you played.
Say what?
You played that Planet.
Did I?
Yep. It's all good.
No, we just playing stuff. So, I was talking to my aunt, and like she likes this game, but she was like, I suck at fighting games. I tell her it's not a fighting game. But that brings me to my point about this game. If you like fighting games and you
kind of need like a break or something.
Well, like if you like fighting games and not really good at them, beat 'em ups is a good genre to pick up because they come from fighting games for the most part. They have a lot of parallels, a lot of similarities, but they're usually PvE focused. I mean, that's what they are. It's the focus of PvP, and they're usually a little bit more casual.
Much more casual.
Yeah, so that's what I was telling my aunt. I told her they're typically easier, beginner friendly. So, how to get into beat 'em ups? Like the thing I would do is like just play any of them. Like I would go to YouTube. There's lots of people who cover beat 'em ups. I know Pinto Pants. He was a guy that talked about how to get better at them and stuff like that. But he disappeared. It was really weird. I didn't see him anymore. Like he used to stream Streets of Rage a lot. Streets of Rage 2 and 4. But I mean, he ain't streamed like over a month, so I don't know. But there's some content on beat 'em ups, and just find ones that I guess I want to say they're all simple. You just have to find one that works for you, because like different people like different things on beat 'em ups. Like I like a lot of combat. Some people, it just depends what you like. But
yeah,
I would just go on YouTube, look at one, see what they look like, see if it's something that you're interested in, like if it looks like it'll be fun to play, and check it out. That's what I would say. That's how you get into it. Who would you say? Who would you think?
I mean, yeah, like you gotta think there's still people who like the old school version where like they like the one hitter quitter, like they also like the
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, man.
You ain't gonna let that die, is you?
Nah, man, I'm sorry.
That's cool. It's alright, man. But yeah, and those are probably some of the easier ones to get into, to be honest.
They are.
Yeah, because they're very simple. Like Turtles in Time, Super,
yes,
Hyperstone Heist. Those are probably really
I got high hopes for the new Turtles. I really do.
Oh yeah, that one looks awesome.
Because that one looks like
look awesome.
It can still fulfill the need of the one-hitter quitters.
Well, apparently it has upgrades and stuff. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's why I can't wait for more information to show up on that. Yeah, the Turtles have upgrades and stuff. But I know you can do juggles. I do know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like it seemed like it had more too.
Yeah. It looks like it's mixing a little old with new. But we'll definitely play that on stream and talk about it. But one thing I did notice, I'm not sure if they just had it like on easy or something like that. Like the foot soldiers die in a couple hits, and hopefully that's just like because it's early in the game. You know what I mean?
Possibly, and because they're trying to just get you used to the game and everything.
Just showing it off. What are you thinking?
Like I said, like it's just probably like early stage, like like they're trying to get you used to the game in general. Like this one, like most of the enemies are pretty easy to beat up the very first couple stages. And they start getting progressively harder.
Yeah, and like that's what I think it is. This early on, but it looks fun. It looks really fun.
Oh yeah.
And like the Jitsu Squad is really easy to get into the game too. It's got a lot of complexity to it if you want it. That's
if you want it, yeah.
But you can get in there really with mash buttons.
Yeah.
Like my buddy last week, him and his wife that came over. And like I told her, it was like, this looks crazy, but he's doing
Yep. You ain't gotta put too much into it unless you really want to. You kind of get to beat up because I was like, you're not putting too much into it.
Yeah, of course.
It's the little flyer guy. He always catches me.
That nigga get the bat bones, man, things suck.
got him.
Man, things are terrible. But yeah, beat 'em ups. They're a lot like fighting games. You know, like I said, there's channels that target, you know, different audiences for different things like that. Like for instance, Max channel was the target audience for a lot of new people who are just getting into fighting games. The guy here goes, "All right, Benny, let's go." Yeah. Like his channel, like he plays a lot of fighting games, and his channel. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but it brought a lot of new people into the genre. And then, you know, so that's what I recommend. Like, yeah, in the beat 'em ups is.
I've looked at him a couple times. Like he plays Dragon Ball a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He does play Dragon Ball. He likes all fighting games. And and there's people, and that, you know, hopefully, you know, if people check out my content, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just play all types of beat 'em ups, like even the ones that you don't like. Yeah. My wife plays them with me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes the simple ones because it's simple for like Cadillacs Dinosaurs. That has a little bit more to it because you have special moves in it, believe it or not. But like she likes Turtles in Time, and she likes Final Fight 2 and 3, and you know 3 is actually not that bad. But you know she likes simple games, and I have no problem playing those. But and she likes Streets of Rage remake, Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 3. She likes that, and I understand that. I understand like you like wall bounces and juggles. Yeah, you want more too. I know because the genre has evolved. You know, games like this has evolved. Yeah, no, so I totally understand that. I totally get it. But the thing is, like Max's channel, it brought in people that were new to the genre. So you know, like I said, I hope my channel does that for people. But there are channels out there that will probably. Go over that. That will probably introduce you to the genre. You know, there may be a speed runner or something like that you can look at. I know there's tons of speed runners, and there are channels that people that do just play beat 'em up.
You've done a couple speed runs on Shadowrun. I've seen you do them.
On what?
Shadow, or was it Shadowrun, or no? It was that. Dang, I can't think of the game. Cause the chick that had that dog, dude, and you were able to like jump around and like grapple hook real fast.
And she had a dog with her?
Yeah.
Was it a 3D game?
Yeah, it's newer, Jen.
When was I last playing it?
Probably about a month ago. Probably longer, actually. When you were doing the speedrun thing, because like kept like having to go up, and you were like trying to go up this elevator, and you had to grab the special reward, and then you go down the elevator and you come back out, and then you like swing across and shoot a couple duders and get your dog. Like that was.
Oh, you talking about Necromunda Hired Gun?
Yeah.
That's what that game was. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, like that's how people
you were doing
that.
It fast, dude.
Yeah, no, I wasn't speed running that game though. It was just that there were certain missions that you were on the clock, and like there were certain I think there were certain achievements I was looking for that required me to like finish something real quick. Yeah. So, but no, I wasn't speed running that game though. But no, like I said, you will find channels that people that play beat 'em ups and stuff like that, and you can check them out. That's what I will always recommend. Like I said, but like beat 'em ups, they come from fighting games, and there's a lot of crossover. And like I said, if you're not good at fighting games, you really like them, like try beat 'em ups. Like that's why I started playing more beat 'em ups now, because like new fighting games, you have to put so much time into them. That's another thing about beat 'em ups. You don't have to put a bunch of time into them. You just pick them up, mash them buttons.
Pick up, yeah.
Yeah, but fighting games, like what happens? Like you don't play Dragon Ball for how long?
Oh, I haven't played Dragon Ball in a long time.
Tell me.
I get wrecked.
Yeah.
I get wrecked.
Yeah.
I haven't actually I got it back on Xbox because I was playing it on Switch. And that's another thing. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, you played all those games on Switch? And they're like that good?" Like, wow, because you were telling me about the button lag and everything.
Yeah. And the input lag that they have on it.
Yeah. So like, I was just trying to enjoy the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and like I had got mangled the last time I played. Even when I played on my Switch, and I was like actually like using my people. I got absolutely fucking wrecked. It was pretty bad.
That's what happens, man. You play fighting game, and that's the thing. Like, I love fighting games. Like, I talk about this all the time on my channel. Like, I love fighting games. I love them. But like, you have to put a lot of time into them. Like, if you want to be competitive. Now, you know, if you want to just go to arcade mode, like some fighting games will have more single player content, like the Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. But some fighting games don't focus on that. It's more about player versus player. And then online is where you spend most of your time. Like, you're playing against people who are, you know, that are trying to win all the time. And then, and then eventually, it's going to get to a point where those only people left playing is going to be people that are really good at it. And then, you know, then you really have to practice every day. So for people who, like I said, you don't, my Aunt Detra, this shout outs to you. If you suck at fighting games, you're not good at them, play beat 'em ups, play Jitsu Squad.
Yeah.
Like, you can
play beat 'em ups.
You just mash buttons, you would have so much fun. Like I'm telling you, you don't need to know what you're doing. Just mash the X button and jump occasionally. You will have so much fun. Like, all the high level combos I do and all the advanced techniques, it is not necessary at all to have fun and play this game effectively. Nope. Not at all. Yeah, it's just, this game gives you so much to do. That's why I said, like, it's this game. These characters, like, in these 4 characters, like, there's more to one character than there are in most beat 'em ups with all their characters. You know what I mean? Like one character, the way all the weapons and stuff they have, like, it's more content in one character than there are in total beat 'em ups for certain games. Like, and it's 4 of them. Like, I haven't seen any beat 'em up like outside of like the fan ones, like Final Fight, because those are fan games. You know what I mean?
The way that.
But like anything official, you know, that was officially published like this, I haven't seen any beat 'em up that has done that, like, put that much into it. Like, you know, just separate weapons. Like, even Guardian Heroes, like, this does more, like, even this does even more. And Guardian Heroes does a lot in it as far as like their moves for characters, but this has extra layers. Like, when you pick up weapons, it changes. Guardian Heroes doesn't have that.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I haven't seen any other game do that, man. Any other game do that. But yeah, I wanted another thing I wanted to talk about is like combos. Me and you had talked about this like last week, and how combos and stuff work, and how combos in different games, and you enjoy games that have basically chain combos, and you know, and there's no right or wrong way for either. There's no
rhyme or reason.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong way to liking either or. It's just a preference. Like, you know, like, and when I'm talking about combos, like, certain games have combos that are chain combos. Like in this game, if I hit X over and over, I'll chain combos together. And certain games have multiple buttons where you can chain multiple buttons together. Like Street Fighter, Street Fighter uses 6 buttons, and like Marvel vs. game uses 6 buttons. And like, you can go straight up from lights to heavies in certain versions of those games. So, well, really, no Street Fighter really can do it. But in all the Marvel games, you can. And Darkstalkers, and there's a lot of games that allow you to do it. So those are called chain combos. And then Mortal Kombat has what's called dollar combos too. So where you just push the button and that attack happens, and you push the next button and that attack happens. And then you have other games like Street Fighter, KOF, that has different combat systems where there is chains, but like, you can't cancel into specials out of your chains. Like in Marvel, Darkstalkers, well, not even Darkstalkers you can't do it. In Marvel, you can do what's called the Magic Series, light, medium, heavy, it's a special. A lot of games have that. Even like Dragon Ball has that, a lot of games have that.
Yeah.
Well, Street Fighter is different, where you can chain hit attack. You can chain attack, but you can only chain the same attack. And a character may have what's called a target combo, where you can go from button to button, but it'll be a very short, specific combo specific to each character. Where like in other games, such as in Marvel, everybody can go from light, medium, hard. So but target combos, like for instance, King can go medium punch, hard punch, and then I know there's a couple other characters that have different short target combos. But typically, in the Street Fighter, chain is like you chaining legs. That's all you can chain. Is legs. So the way that you get chains to go into specials, you have to chain linker and special. And what a linker is, like if you say you do crouching light.
Is that kind of like how Killer Instinct was?
No, that's the difference.
Killer Instinct is the linkers?
No, Killer Instinct linker system is completely different. So you separate yourself from Killer Instinct and Street Fighter. Because linker is different in Street Fighter than it is Killer Instinct. So linker is any move that you can any normal that you can cancel from into a special move.
Okay.
So for instance, take Reed for instance, you can do 3 crouching. You can do 3 crouching lights. So you chain 3 hits. If you do 3 crouching lights and then chain into Hadouken, it won't work.
Okay.
You go, it won't. You go 1, 2, 3 Hadouken. Like you just go mash it 1, 2, 3. It won't work because of how the system works.
Yeah.
Because you can't chain cancel the specials. So what you have to do to get that to work is you have to do crouching light twice, chain that, and then there's a gap. You have to wait for a few frames, and you have to allow the stun. You have to allow your recovery from the second jab to finish, and while the character's still in hit stun, and then push jab again, and then that single jab can cancel into a special.
That just sounds like
no, it really, that's how it is. And then that's in Street Fighter 4. And then that's the linker.
Sounds like too much.
The jab into Hadouken after the 2 jabs, that's the linker. So that's how linking works. That's how linkers work in Street Fighter 4. And it gets very strict. You have 1 frame links in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah,
and in Street Fighter, there's certain moves that can, like Street Fighter 2, there's certain moves like Guile, you can do 2 crouching jabs into a flash kick. Right. That works. Like certain instances of stuff like that works. Street Fighter 5 has probably the most lenient combo system in Street Fighter. But CVS is very, very, very strict when it comes to linking and stuff like that. It works a lot like that. King of Fighters works similarly to Street Fighter, but is not as strict when it comes to linking because they use a lot of command normals. So, for instance, like Robert you can do crouching. You can do chain combos in King of Fighters, like you can in Street Fighter, like crouching lights. And but there's only 4 buttons to get out. So you can do crouching. So you have A, B, C, D. A is light punch, B is light kick, C is heart punch, and D is heart kick. So you can do crouching AA. You can do crouching AA into Robert, crouching AA to forward B. And what you'll do is you'll do 2 crouching jabs into this command normal, which is like this forward kick. And then you can cancel to a special after that. So you can use that command normal as a link. Or Robert can just do crouching jab, and then cancel into a special. But he can't do magic series in KO. He can't go light punch, light kick, knee, or hard punch, light kick. You just can't do it. You can only chain lights into specials, and then you can chain lights into command normals.
I mean, I've played a couple of those, so I mean, I kind of know what you mean.
Yeah, so you can't just, and I understand why you said, oh man, that's just too, and it's not that you have to think about it. Initially you do, but what happens is muscle memory kicks in. And then you don't really think about it, but it takes more practice. So and I prefer both. It just depends on what game I'm playing. You see what I'm saying? Because I like high execution. So sometimes to do a linker and stuff like that, it can be satisfying for me. But I do understand, like, hey, it takes a lot of practice to just build into your muscle memory. And I understand, just not want to deal with that. Totally get that, because I do like games like Marvel and Dragon Ball and Darkstalker. And Darkstalker is even weirder to where you can't magic series as a special. You can do linkers. You can do you can chain all your combos together, like lights to mediums to heavies, but you can't do that and cancel the specials in that game. But you can do like single, like Dimitri, for instance, he can do crouch and medium into his fireball, like Ryu can.
Okay.
It's really weird like that. So, but that game is based off of like neutral to like chain combos and to abuse a special attack that's really good, or abuse a good command normal in that game. Oh shoot. So yeah, and there's no being right or wrong on what type of. There's no one system that's better than the other, I should say. Like when it comes to the combo system, it just depends on the game and it's a preference. Yeah, this is a game of preference. Because some games I do prefer. Like, man, I wish this was like simpler. Like I totally get it. Because it does feel like it's added unnecessary complexity. But like it's part it's part of how that game, depending on the philosophy of that designer that want to design that system and how that game's designed. But yeah, so totally understand what you mean. I think our food's here too. So we're gonna take another quick break, and then we definitely will get back to it. I need to learn how to set a "will be back" screen. Should be able to do that on Twitch. Let me see. Let me take a
We'll be right back. You want me to mute it?
No, keep it on. I want the chat to hear me working. I don't want to write it back. I just need to enable write it back. I guess you have to make it. I don't want to animate the screen. I guess I'll figure it out later. All right, gang. We're back, and we're getting back into it. We about to get back to it. Do it. Oh, sushi! God damn it! God damn it! We should call a truce, but that'll be some coward shit. I would be a coward for that.
Oh, sushi got me. I was gonna turn around and do the uppercut.
Man, see, Hero doesn't have anything good to clear out these sushi rolls, man. You know what I mean?
His little fireball move.
Yeah, it doesn't go far enough.
I agree.
To like
really clear it out.
Jazz has a good one, but it takes a while.
Lightning.
Oros has a really good one. Time build charge.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't get so late. She has the best.
Jeez, I'm not being able to time any of these counters and shit. I'm fucked up.
Damn, I was coming back, wasn't I?
Almost did. Again.
So those are always fun, man.
I had too many ahead of you for a while. I was like, all right, I'm gonna back off for a minute.
Oh, my bad. Do you need a toothpick?
No.
Alright. Let's start pulling that lava action. So I wanted to talk about a super casual topic. He said I want to hear some serious button mashing going on. So I wanted to talk about, I got a casual topic to talk about. Far Cry villains. There's a lot of controversy. Well, what's the controversy? Have you've not played Far Cry, like, so
No.
there's three villains. Well, there's a villain, like the focus of Far Cry after, I believe, see, as the beginning, it's hard to explain. Like the first game, it really wasn't centered around a villain. It was just some military shit.
Yeah.
And then they released it on console. It was different. It was about some experiments they did on people to make them like superhuman. It was really weird.
Okay.
And after that, Far Cry 2 had a main villain called, well, it wasn't a villain, but it was a protect. I don't know if he was a villain, but he was called the Jackal, and he was one of the main characters in the game. And at the end, I'm not gonna spoil what happens for people who may not have played it, but like the center was kind of around him at one point. And then since Far Cry 3, going forward, the series has always been about a villain.
Okay.
Like 3 was Voss, 4 is Pagan Man, 5 was Joseph. I can't remember. I didn't play it. New Dawn was about these twin sisters, and that was like a direct, like, kind of sequel to Far Cry 5, but I didn't play 5 or that. And then there was a prehistoric one I didn't play either. Then there was another cool ass one I think you would like. It was kind of like a side story expansion of 3. It was called Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It's badass. Do you play as like
dragons and shit?
Yeah, there actually is dragons in it. Yeah, but it's like super 80s, and like they're super 80s. The dragon shoots lasers out of her eyes. Then you play as Michael Bain from fucking Terminator. I think he played Kyle Reeves. I think no, Michael Bain played in I think he played a Terminator and Aliens. I think. So,
that's funny.
He has the RoboCop gun too. That's cool.
The RoboCop.
But it's like a little side story. But the story, the focus has always been the villain since really 3. And 3 was Voss. So I have to show you this villain. He's awesome. He's played by Michael Mando. And but Voss, I think his name is Voss Montenegro. He's played by Michael Mando. Then Pagan Min was the guy for 4, and he was played by Troy Baker. Okay. And then 5, I don't know who it was because I didn't play it. So in 6, I don't either. But yeah, I know 5 was about some cult. It was some religious cult. And they had bliss bullets. Hit them with the bliss bullets. I remember hearing somebody talk about that. The bullets wouldn't kill you, but they would just trank you. It was weird.
Okay.
And then 6 has Anton Castillo, and that's played by Giancarlo. I screwed it up. Yeah, Esposito. Yeah, it's played by him, and he played Gus in Breaking Bad. He played in The Boys. The Boys is an awesome show.
Yeah, I've seen that trailer. That's the one that I was talking about where dude had the grenade and was like, took his son over to the balcony.
Yeah. So, but I've been playing 6, and so far, like, I haven't played enough of 5 to say how much I like the new guy, but I do like him. But believe it or not, like, I enjoy Far Cry 4 more than 3. But not because of the villains, but because mechanically it was better. It was mechanically a better game. But I liked Voss a lot, but I also like Pagan Min, like the guy for just as much, because I like what they did with the character at the end. Like, and I don't want to spoil if anybody hasn't played, but like he keeps his word. Like, I mean, and there's a couple different ways you can end the game too. Like. And then people might not know this, so you probably need to be told this. But like in the beginning, he tells you to stay here. We'll be back. You know, you just sit down at his dinner table, and like if you sit there and wait like 20 or so minutes, like he comes back and the game's over. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool as hell. It's super cool. But like at the end, I found out like he kept whatever was happening. Like he kept his word. Like I was like, that was deep as hell. Like, and but you get to make choices in them too. Like, so I got the ending where he kept his word. I didn't do the other ending. So
okay.
But yeah, and like 3 has had one of my favorite endings. the Cetra ending. I know Mr. Black Love know what I'm talking about because he's played it. But the Cetra ending. But yeah, but the focus is around the villains, and Voss is like, he's a crazy maniac, man. Like, but he's not just like Carnage crazy. He's just like, his performance is really good. So it's really cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but definitely.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. Is it on Game Pass?
Shit, I don't know. I do know.
Find it.
I do know Ubisoft is going to be probably adding their stuff to Game Pass, so it's a Ubisoft game.
Okay.
But I mean, shit, man.
There's already a couple Assassin's Creeds on there.
Oh, fuck, dude. You know how your Xbox doesn't have a hard drive? I mean, disk drive?
Yeah.
Microsoft.
I know you sent me that.
You see that? Microsoft is going to patent. They're trying to patent to do an external disk drive. Yeah, so you can hook up a disk drive to your Series S if you want to do physical games, and then like the verified digital purchases too. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So that's cool as hell.
I'm hoping that it'll act like a C drive too. You can also store on it. That would be awesome.
Oh no, that's what the external for if you have one already.
The external.
Yeah, that's what it's for already. Yeah. And then you can put the expansion card in too if you ever want to get one of those. Those are overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can only for the externals though you can
finally.
The externals you can only put games from like Xbox One on it and 360. You can't put Series S or X games in. They have to be installed directly to the internal or the expansion card. But yeah, that'd be cool if they do that, man.
I mean, I'm down to see it at least.
Yeah. But yeah, Far Cry, man, you'll like them. They're fun. They're fun. Like
yeah.
6 is fucking crazy.
I know there's at least 1 or 2 of them on the Game Pass. There's got to be, so.
Well, no, Ubisoft has their own pass thing. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it could be. I don't remember seeing any. If anything,
like when I was playing For Honor last night, their thing right now is that they got Ezio from. Hold
on, you got For Honor on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably on there then. One of them was probably on there. This is Ubisoft thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be right. You can be right. Yeah, you definitely can be right.
Like I said, For Honor, their thing right now is Ezio from
you see this? Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
See this? Hold on, damn, he ain't got enough health for me to do it. I can dash cancel if the first hit of that whirlwind and do another one, and then do another one, and then do another one, and then do another one.
Do a couple of them right back to back.
Yep.
Should try doing it.
Then that's what I was just doing.
Oh, I think you do like one.
I did a bunch. It's like it's tight. The timing's tight.
Yeah, now I see it.
See it? I don't have to wait to the animation because you know how like you have to wait like that. You have to wait like this. I don't have to wait like that no more. What I can do is, as soon as that first hit, I can dash cancel out of it. See? I haven't practiced it yet. I just discovered it yesterday. I was like, oh snap! Found something new to do. I'm saying this game has a lot to it, man. You just learn so much. No, I see you, Mr. Black Love. I know you. I see you, the boss. Who is your favorite, Mr. Black Love? If you're out there, I like using Carlo though. I don't like his son though. Sounds like he doesn't look imposing.
Really?
Son doesn't look imposing. He's like a pushover. Ooh, I like that. Let's go for Smith. They should put the name of what it is. So, you know what I mean? Like some of the other ones. Like
yeah.
The name. Like the striker one. Or what was the other one? They should put Ukulele's name up there. Put them on oh shit! I'm taking like wave bones to the face. I'm trying to practice my. Oh man, I'm trying to practice the technique I learned. Because first I was doing it like this. Oh shit! Let me just transform. I practice it. You getting beat up trying to do it. Woo! Oh shit!
Firebird, dude.
Hot wings. B-dubs. I love fucking Volkswagens, but I gotta find one. B-dubs, dude. Oh shit. Did you hear like audio cut out and come back in?
Yeah,
okay. Alright. Oh! So bloody! Ain't that what they say in Samurai Showdown to get knocked out? So bloody! He's out. He's your knee. He's over. Shoto. Did you know? Are you familiar with Rurouni Kenshin?
That sounds like an anime maybe.
Yeah. Kenshin?
Right. Yeah.
Are you familiar with it? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with Samurai Showdown, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not familiar with The Last Blade, though, right?
No.
Okay, so Last Blade exists because the person who created Rurouni Kenshin, he loved Samurai Showdown, and he wanted to make a game like that was kind of like Rurouni Kenshin. Because I remember playing Last Blade, and I was like, man, this game, because I have Samurai Edition, like the Samurai X, like the actual, and manga version, man. I was like, man, this is so much like it. And then somebody in the comments was like, yeah, that's because the writer loved Samurai Showdown, so he got them to make this game.
What the fuck is that?
Because it's like the art style and the aesthetic is exact. It's that feudal Japan area, like it's crazy. I'm surprised they just won't put all those Last Blade characters in Samurai Showdown, because it's SNK.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like SNK owns Last Blade. Woo. Yeah, dog. Yeah, so I don't yeah, but
we didn't ask the developer about the Elvis music.
Why they put that in there? That's probably a sound. That's probably a sound guy joke.
It is.
Yeah, he probably because he likes the music. And like we were talking about making videos and stuff, and like I told him, because like he said the videos, they sound better with the sound effects. And I said what ended up happening is I guess I forget to turn the music off when I turn the game.
Yeah.
Because the music's cool.
Yeah, on most of the boards.
Yeah, so it's like I forget to turn it off because I want to hear the music. So like once I record it, I can separate the sound, but I can't I can't do the sound effects from the background music. The way you can do that, obviously, is just record it with just the sound effects. And that's not fun. It's like, and then I can't when I stream it. It's boring. Because I have to do it sometimes. Well, I know I can because I have to just be streaming it like for no sound.
Nothing.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I wouldn't.
Because I'll be wanting to put the content up. But like, what I can do is just record it, and play by myself. But I like putting it. People like seeing me play it and figure shit out. And that's what I was doing last night. Like my dude Rogue Diaz, he was watching the players. Like my brother Tony was watching the players versus Predator. And then I told him because he was like, you need to start doing some commentary, streams, man.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right. So I said, I'll do one. I'll put Jitsu on. But he had left. There's some apple right here, man.
I was trying to practice my parry on. I need to stop doing that.
No, that's a good place to practice it. But look at all my moves. But I put Jitsu Squad in, and then my dude Dan he jumped in. And like we were talking about have you ever played the Guardian Legend before, man? I talked about that last night on my stream.
I'm not sure.
It's a Nintendo game, old Nintendo game. Like Dark Side.
Sounds familiar.
All right, so let me tell you what the game's about. So it's a shoot 'em. It's a shmup. Like what shmup is? Like shoot 'em up. Like Raiden, Ikaruga.
The side-scrolling shooters.
Either vertical or side-scrolling, like Life Force, Legendary Wings,
Galactus or whatever.
Gradius. Gradius is Konami made that one. Games like that, Legendary Wings, Raiden. What are some other vertical ones that are really good? Radiant Silver Gun, Ikaruga, Tiger Heli, Dragon Spirit from Nintendo. Remember Dragon Spirit? You use a dragon. It's crazy. It's my favorite shmup. You remember?
And it was the one where you're going vertically.
Yeah, you're going up. Like you start off as a man, you turn to a dragon.
1948.
Well, I don't know.
There was an airplane.
Oh, 1942. Yeah, 1942, the 42 series. Yeah. So, oh shit. I'm a big fan. What was I talking about? I'm a big fan of shmups. Like I really like them. Really like them. And, shit. What was I talking about? Like I was getting beamed up, and I'm like, I lost my train of thought.
I think you were saying something about have I ever played them?
Yeah, Guardian Legend. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because Guardian Legend is part shmup and like part Zelda. So yeah, it's literally part Zelda and part shmup. It's
Zelda.
Yeah. So it's a shoot 'em up game. Like you start with a shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
And then once you finish the first boss, you transform into a lady, and then you go into this. You land on this planet, because you enter the planet through this corridor, and then you enter the planet, and then what the story is, this planet is crashing to Earth. It's a crash collision to Earth. So the inhabitants, the civilization that was left on it, something went wrong to cause the planet to do that.
Yeah.
So they have they must have known something like this could have happened. So because they have a self-destruct sequence set for the planet, but it has to be activated by accessing like several corridors. I think it's like 8 or 10. But yeah, sorry about that. But so you have to access the. We could have just did this to her and killed her.
I know. I was
thinking about it. Yeah. I really do. So you have to access the corridors to all of them to initiate the self-destruct sequence for the planet. So I'm assuming they did this. They did this instead of having like you accessing one corridor due to accidentally triggering and blowing up the planet, where they all 8 have to be activated just in case there's some great emergency. That's my assumption for them doing it like that way. I don't know, but the fact of the matter is the planet's crashing. All 8 of the corridors need to be activated to, or however many it is, to stop the planet from colliding. It explodes the planet, self-destruct. So you're sent there to investigate what's wrong, and then you find that out because there's a message that explains that.
Yeah.
But the planet, like, so what happened is the planet was like overrun by some, other types of life forces that killed everybody.
Okay.
Caused the planet to do this. So you have to access all the corridors and initiate self-destruct sequence to go up the planet, stop it from crashing Earth. Cool as hell. So they send you up there. You're like an android that can turn into a spaceship, dude. It's awesome.
Into a spaceship?
Yeah, she transforms to the spaceship. Yeah, she is the spaceship. Her name is Maria. She's called the Guardian. But so when the game starts off, you fly in. You fly in.
Are you controlling the flight?
Like, yeah, it's a shmup. You're shooting. Okay. So you just have a gun, and then eventually when you land on the planet, you explore it like Zelda, and like there's bosses down there, and you shoot. You have a gun, you shoot, and then you get upgrades like beam swords and bombs. And
that game sounds kind of
awesome.
Fun, dude.
It's fucking awesome, dude. You get different types of shooters. Like you get you equip sub weapons and stuff. You get enemy erasers, and then like you fight bosses down there on the planet. You explore it like Zelda. You're on foot, and like you can see her wings and stuff on her back, and like she gets beam swords, double sabers. She gets different guns, different fireball types. Grenades, she gets all kinds of rockets, she gets all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, seriously, I'd play that.
And so when you get to a corridor to activate it, you have to get through it, kill the boss, and then activate whatever you need to activate in the corridor. So when you get into there, it turns into the shmup, shoot 'em up.
Okay, yeah, and then
and then all your weapons and stuff you can equip while you're in shit, like your swords and your fireballs and stuff like that. It's cool stuff, dude.
Those are like your upgrades.
Yeah, your upgrades you get. Yeah, because these are permanent. You can upgrade them, and then like you got like it costs chips to use. It's an energy type. You use chips to power your weapons and stuff like that. Your sub weapons.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's literally like a Zelda, but it's a shmup type game. It's cool as hell, dude.
No, that sounds cool.
It's called the Guardian Legend, man. Like K, he plays it all the time. I was like, man, I even said last night, I was like, man, he should stream it. He should stream it. It is, dude. Like after we finish the streaming,
is it on console?
It's a Nintendo game. It's just the NES game.
Old ass.
Yeah, and I can show you how to play. I can show you how to play NES games through your Xbox controller. With your Xbox controller. I'll show you how to do it. Yeah, you can probably play that game.
I'm pretty sure I can figure that part out actually. Just as soon as you said that.
Yeah, there's a way to do it. But yeah, it's an old Nintendo game. Old Nintendo game.
Dude. Beat up.
It happens. I'm getting beat up too, man. Oh shit. I clear them out. Jump.
Wow.
Alright. Need that. Oh shit. Just did that combo like crazy.
Killing him. Done.
That combo was practiced in my trailer, wasn't it?
Done.
Wasn't it?
That's why I seem to like.
You saw that before,
I
didn't you?
started leaning forward to see
so
where his
people,
life bar was.
so people can see that this wasn't a task assisted combo. This was me doing it.
Seen you do it before.
Oh, shoot. I could have made it longer, but you didn't have enough life, so let me just wrap it up. Yeah, so I could have went back and forth twice. That bing, 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 ding, 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 kept going
He
back.
didn't have enough life.
Yeah, to do the back and forth, like, and I didn't have a full weapon meter either, so I wouldn't be able to do the full
That's
one.
what I thought you were like.
No, I had to modify it. I didn't have a full weapon meter. Like, because if I had the full weapon meter, I would have did, because I dropped it the first time. That's why.
Oh.
You know, I ran out of meters. It's a it's a tough combo to do.
Oh, I know.
Because you have to dash neutral charge, dash
I'm
neutral
like,
charge.
Nope, I ain't doing that shit.
That's why this is my favorite weapon, because it's very complex.
Very.
Yeah, it's a complex weapon. It's my shit, man. I like it. I like it now. I like it now. My Uncle Ruckus said, hell, they like it now. It's like when you go on crops and you strip the soils of the nutrients and goodness, and then you can't grow nothing. They were supposed to be bringing that show back. I don't know what happened.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to it. I'm not sure.
I mean, it
Oh,
was,
hold on, man. We need to restart the stage.
yeah, good plan.
Yeah, we just started, yeah. Alright, let's get it rocking. Let's get it rocking, splocking. But, yeah, lucky straight out.
They just like fucking
But, no,
random targets.
they was weird. What I find weird was like the Cowabunga collection. K, we need to get K to stream Guardian Legend, man. First of all, we need to get him to stream that.
I wouldn't mind.
We gotta get him to do it. I would love to watch him stream that, man. But what's weird about the Cowabunga collection and like Shredder's Revenge, like Shredder's Revenge is not getting the traditional physical release. I don't think. It's like
Really?
going through
All
limited
all
runs.
digital?
I think it's going through. Yeah, I think it's going to limited run. And then like the Cowabunga collection is getting the traditional one. It's pretty weird. I don't understand it at all. Some weird shit. Ooh, that's my favorite one. What is this? See, they should name it. Tell us the name of it. I want to know what it's
That
called.
would be cool.
Somebody liked Hat Kid from Hat Time. Have you ever played Hat Time before? Fun game. I mean, I play
Is
so
that
many
your
games.
dude's friend?
No. It just seems like it's Hat Kid inspired because like she has different hats that give her different abilities. It's a platform game. I'm gonna
I
try
never
it.
even heard of that game, Hat in Form.
No, it's Hat in Time.
Hat in Time.
Yeah, Hat in Time. So sort of, yeah. I'm trying to practice my my whirlwind cancel. So you need to hit to be able to cancel that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't hit nothing, you don't cancel.
It doesn't let you do it as fast, or
No, you have to
cancel
wait
it all?
till the animation's finished to move. See, that's what I'm doing. There we go. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try not to get beat up myself, too.
Jimmy just flying up. That's crazy, ain't it? Look, Hero is dope, man. He's ridiculous, man. Wait till I perfect that, though. Wait till I perfect it. See? See, look. watch the instant replay, dog. Look, watch this replay. See, look.
Take it out.
Oh, that's dope, man. I'm telling you. Wait till I perfect that. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice when I perfect that.
Yeah.
Storm Wolves. We got.
I
like
use
Sonic
stars on them.
Storm Wolves. I like the music on the next stage. It's dope.
Get pieced on myself. I got froze and shit.
Try to transform, man. Man, his whirlwind cancel was so good. You see how I just pop everything up in the air? You just watch this shit, it's just flying into the air, dude. If you get them in a corner too, you get them in a corner, you just keep doing it on enemies that can't take out. I hope they added, like, enemies like Stormwolf, they should be able to take out. Like, just to make them give them a little bit more nuance, make it a little bit more challenging.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, I hope they add that on extra hard mode. Like,
yeah, maybe. That would make more sense for it, like the extra
certain
shit.
Bigger enemies they can tech out of different moves. What you mean, chilling stories? Let's kick some ass. Let's kick some ass. It's time for Jazz to kick some ass.
There's your song.
Oh yeah, this is my beat, man. See, look, Aros he just be vibing to it, saying, look. Baby Bob the best to it though. Oh shit. Alright, Stormwolf. Alright, come on, y'all want it? I love that beat. Let's go.
Oh, it's all
yeah, I
bad.
should put a name for that one too.
Yeah.
Put it across the screen some kind of way.
It's almost like Beautiful Joe.
That's cool, yeah.
Murder in the face.
Oh, I just learned a new combo. Look.
Yeah?
Yeah, right. Oh, shit. I gotta fuck him up. I just learned a new dope combo with this fire sword.
My bad.
Nah, you good. Watch, you'll see it. It's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna try to do it on him, actually. It probably won't work because he can take it out, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't understand his pattern. It's so easy.
Oh, they're kind of random, dude.
No, it's a pattern to it. It's just. Hit. Kind of hit. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I got something for him. You got this one now.
Just a little.
Oh, come on, parry that. Come on. I parried the hit. He's a bomb.
The bomb. Fuck.
That was cool though. He was fun. Ready? Sushi.
Definitely not what I meant to do. But I better keep you busy.
Damn.
Baseballs were fun, weren't they?
Woo! We was battling, boy. That little
I was trying to get something back, like, damn it, he's winning.
That whirlwind cancel thing, that helps, man, doesn't it? Like, just keep canceling, dude, because it's multi-hits. Yeah.
Brought you back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, that whirlwind cancel a bug, boy. Yeah, we're almost done. 2 more stages.
Yes, sir.
Right. This is probably... no, I guess not.
This one's kind of hard. Like, it's got the dinosaurs and the honeybee chick at the end. She's hard to fight, too.
Well, I know that there's a bunch of unused assets and stuff that doesn't make it to a final game, but on the trailer, there's a giant red dinosaur boss.
Really?
With no tail. Like, he had a bone tail. And he didn't make it into the final version. I wish he did. I wish he did. It's a weapon, man. I actually want the big sword, the big flame sword.
Yeah?
Because then y'all learn something new with it. You were just keeping him pinned down for me. That was awesome.
You were guarding a lot of it. I would throw like a little bit of something, and I kept trying to get the little baseball move off mostly, but...
That thing does a lot of damage, doesn't it?
The drill?
You just hold the button. Woo. Hold on. Who's in the background? Like The Land Before Time.
A little bit.
You remember those movies, man? I saw the first one. That's the only one I ever saw. But there's tons of them. I have all of them on black. Put them in the children's movie section.
Yeah. And it's like little kids, like especially like when they're like, oh, I like dinosaurs, you know, like that's a good one. Yeah.
Sarah, Triceratops. They said Triceratops were like plant eaters. Just crazy.
Yeah. Herbivores.
That big ass creature. You wouldn't get it.
Well, they were like giant cows, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, these big things are gonna eat the meat. And I ain't got time for this plant stuff.
They did not.
No, we ain't dealing with it. Ukulele. But we ain't got time for that plant action. That plant, they say, oh, we like, dude, man, no, man. See, all these teeth ain't made for grinding right now.
Not now, none of that.
None of that, man.
I mean, then on top of that, like, Triceratops were probably only like how they show them running and stuff. They only probably, were like that because like for instance, a rhinoceros, they're herbivores, Yeah. So they have a opportunity to like have a burst of energy, but they're not always constantly running either. The meat eaters, though, they always gotta be fast. Because not only are, they the predator, but they could possibly become the prey.
Yep. Smack the shit out of him.
Baseball.
Look at that one. That's right. I want the fire sword. I want to practice this combo I got going. It's a tornado loot combo, dude. It's awesome. It's badass.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's set it up. Crush you or die, baby. Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Oh, no. There you go. Not too bad. Oh, come on, Pieter, go for them. No, he just disappeared. He was like, I'm out of here.
This shit hurts. Cut
like,
it out.
Yeah. I wonder if the tornado can break nothing down. Damn, Nemix, I hate those things. His what you call it blade really is Hosh, whatever it's called. Strider blade is really good for
The mimics.
yeah, it's good for him. See that? You can whirlwind them and then cancel into the big charge. Keep them up in the air and definitely keeping this sword. It's probably my second favorite sword.
It's definitely my favorite.
He should be like, ow! He should be able to grab her just because he's a frog.
Are you serious, bitch?
Yeah, he should be able to grab her.
He's a frog.
He should be the only one to grab her.
Oh, the only one to be able to grab her?
Yeah, because he's a frog.
I can get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, they're out of the way. She's like, here I come here. Yeah, she was just giving it business. She didn't like that, did she? Oh, come on. I was parrying forever. You saw it? I was parrying that forever. Like, alright, come on. She was like, I'm gonna wait till you're done. All right, I got you. That was pissing me off, man. This is it, man. Wait till I practice those whirlwind setups for this fire sword, dude. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome, bro. Yeah, dude.
Alright. This is where it actually gets like really hard.
I'll be alright. We started, so we have 2 lives.
Yeah. I think I had like
I need
one
to learn
live.
how to make a I'll be back screen.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'll do it probably sometime today.
Well, be
What's the
right
problem?
back.
What's the problem?
Hmm?
What's the problem?
There was none.
Oh, I thought something went wrong.
No.
Alright, that's right. Jetty's all up in the air now. You cut him in half with the witchcraft, though. That was crazy.
Kind of do a little something extra.
Any weapons? No. Hit him, Benny. Shoutouts to Max, dude. Shoutouts to Max. Maximillian, dude.
Maximillian.
He was playing a modded version of Mo versus Ultimate Mo versus Capcom 3 on Parsec. And that's another way you can play this game online. You can't play it online. Parsec is a way where you can turn your computer. It's like a server where people can connect to it. So basically, it's like they're remote playing to you.
Yeah.
Like they're seeing the video.
Use the console.
No, they're using their computer. Their own computer. This can't work on console. Only PC. I'm gonna get this weapon. Oh shit! Come back over here so we can get this weapon.
My bad.
There we go. Damn it! Fuck! Bastard! I was trying to get the health too. What the damn bombs, man? Oh shit! Man, they just got pounded, boy.
Motherfuckers with the bombs, boy. Ain't no fucking how.
Alright, fuck it. So Parsec, basically you install your computer and turn your computer to a server and you play your game. You only need 1 copy of it.
Okay.
So what happens is somebody installs Parsec as the client on their computer, and then what they do is they connect to your computer, and all they're seeing the video, they're seeing the game, and then they're using their controller to send inputs to your server, and then they're essentially playing the game like
through your computer.
through your computer, yeah, like via game stream.
Yeah.
That's how Parsec works. So it's basically like kind of like, you know how you do Game Pass, you can do game stream. It's the same thing. Like you're streaming the game from Microsoft. You're just sending your inputs to the server, and you're seeing the image. That's exactly what they're doing. So you can play online using Parsec or Steam Game Stream. Steam Game Stream works the same way. But you don't have to install anything for Steam Game Stream. It's just built in Steam.
Yeah, it's already on there.
But some people say Parsec works better, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Trying to die either. Not yet. Not what I We'll fucking build this shit back up, right?
Yep. It's a rechargeable resource, yeah. Use it. Refillable. You got the bombs equipped on your weapon meters. Oh, you like the bombs, don't you? I can do some crazy air
sometimes.
with those.
Like right now, it's good because of how long it is and how many I got. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Fuck. Got split, dude.
I want the fire sword blue or not, because it doesn't break on me. I'm messing around, boy.
No complaints.
No. Dang, man. Ooh, take care of them. I hate those brimstones, boy. They hit you off screen with that fist, boy.
Boom!
It's not fun at all. So this boy, that's why, like, really, like, when I do one playthrough this for a day, I don't play it again because mentally this game will exhaust you. Because so much you have to do.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking around with her right now. I'm not fucking around. Like you said, I'm not fucking around. No, we ain't doing this play, so you just getting dead today. I was wondering, like, if she was gonna have a food mode. That make it even worse. She should just like.
That would make it even worse.
They should give her one. You know how they can do it?
What?
They get whatever mode, like whatever form she's in when she transform, like when her meter fills up.
Yeah.
Whatever character she is, that's the theory she can take. Like say right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
the last one she was.
An easier one.
Yeah.
That would be
Instead
easier
of a
way
unique
to copy.
one,
Yeah, instead of a unique one.
Without redrawing assets.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, she whatever the last one she transformed into when you filled her meter up. That's the trigger mode she takes on. And they can make it like kind of unique too. There's different properties they can mess around with. Now since she can turn into all of them, it may not be as powerful. You see what I'm saying? But it might, do something different. You can make it behave differently. All kinds of. And the thing is, I know they would love to be able to do all kinds of crazy stuff like that. It's just time.
Oh yeah,
it's no
time and effort and money.
Yep, it sucks. That's the crappy part, man. It's like I wish just lock them in a room. Like here, for a year, you guys are fed, paid for, all bills taken care of.
Work you said lock them in the room.
Here you go. Work on this game. Here, I got everything I need. Here you go. All your luxuries, your cars. If your choice of drug, That'd be great, though.
You had that last luxury in there, and I'll make it again for you. What you talking about? Let's go.
Oh man, that'd be so good, though. Oh, I got my sword. This sword I want. Oh man, alright. Normally I would stick with this safe, but I want to try this trick. Yeah, like I took scan lines off. That's the thing. Like I like scan lines.
Yeah.
But like this game looks really good.
Yeah, you don't need them.
But because I like the retro look. I wish like Street.
When you pick up the game.
No, you're the game itself. Like when you go into the options, there's a scan line option that you can turn on where it puts lines in and makes it look a little retro, like a CRT monitor.
I see.
Yeah, but like you don't even like this. This game looks good without it. Like the scan lines aren't needed to make the game look good. It's just the personal preference. But man, the art in this game looks really good. I like it.
Yeah, the art's awesome.
I wish they had a retro filter though, like in Street 4, where you can make it look kind of pixely. Because I like those type of games. But this game looks really good. Doesn't need any of that. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. I parried the bombs. Them bomb dudes, man, they give you a bad day.
Bad day.
I need to look for health. No health. Brimstones are pains in the ass.
Boy.
No health. Just ran out. Oh, this is it.
For her. Still got the big boss.
Can't keep running away. I ain't fucking around with it.
Cracked me. I was trying to do the same thing. I was gonna blast her with the
I'm not
fucking
fucking around with her.
Good, because I'll be doing it soon.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna, you might as well just transform.
I can't yet.
Oh,
That's
you
why I
never
said
know.
soon.
I'm gonna get these gems. There you go.
I just did.
Go ahead, go ahead. 'Cause I got another transformation. I'm out of my transformation.
Oh. She murdered me.
Oh, shoot.
You still got one extra, man.
So I hate when I mistime a parry. It drives me crazy. Yeah, you guys first. Come on.
I would just kill him.
I have to get them off of me so I can fight her. So look. I mistimed it. I want to make sure it's enough damage. You get it.
I get it.
Okay, it's enough. Good. Dang, cut her in half.
Straight in half.
Yeah, I was trying to get them bomb dudes, man. They will cause a bad day because the bombs blow up like the pattern and the timing is so weird for them, man. It keeps you on your feet, though. That's the other thing. Definitely keeps you on your feet. He looked like that. He looked like Doc Brown.
Doc?
Yeah, the hair. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Christopher, what's his name?
Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd, yeah.
I liked him.
He's still alive.
I know.
Have you seen Nobody?
No.
So watch that movie. Good movie to watch. It's got him in it.
Okay.
The RZA from Wu-Tang's in it.
For real?
Yeah.
That's what's the fuck is up.
He's a good actor. Dude.
Oh, I know he is.
He's good in that movie.
I like RZA.
Yeah, he's really good. Nobody's good in it. The main character from Better Call Saul is the main character in the movie.
Yeah, Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
Saul.
Saul Goodman. Yeah, I forget his real name. It's on the tip of my tongue. His name. But I ain't gonna think about it right now.
Did we kill Dash already?
We're just knocking him out. Like you can grab him, but
No, I mean I don't see him. I think we killed him.
no, he'll come back. He'll be out of the
eventually
fight.
come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Yeah, he'll eventually come back. Oh shit.
Well, I don't think he's gonna come back before we kill this mob.
Nice. There you go.
Hit him with the butterfly. It looked like it tickled.
Yeah, he's supposed like, he can summon, like if you lay off of it too much, he'll summon enemies back. Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Y'all know what it is. Ramen in the walk.
Ramen in some walk. And a bird. And it's a bird like chicken noodle fried rice. No, chicken fried rice? No. Says his name is ramen. So I guess just chicken flavored ramen? Just chicken flavored top
chicken
ramen?
flavored ramen.
1, 2, 3!
Oh shoot, excuse me. I love this part. I can't wait till they release it.
I can't wait to play some fucking Dash, dude.
I'm wondering when that's coming. They haven't said anything to me about it, so if they did, I wouldn't be able to say nothing. But they haven't said anything to me about that. All right. Well, everybody, I want to thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for hanging out, and like I said, I don't know if this will be a regular thing. This may be something we do every once in a while, maybe once a month, maybe. We'll see how it goes, but we hope you guys enjoyed it, and we hope that we had a good time. And if we do it, we hope you come back. But Goku, tell me where can they find you, man?
Right now, I don't have a whole bunch of social media going. I'm just really on Twitch, I guess.
You don't have any Twitter or anything like that?
No, just the Twitch account. What's that Twitch account? You got it right down.
Yeah. So if you guys are you're looking to check out Goku, tell them what you stream. Tell them what you stream.
Here lately, I've been doing For Honor.
Yeah.
And we played Gears of War 3. We played Horde mode. I streamed that. But
you stream
for the most part, I usually stream Rocket League.
Rocket League, okay. Yeah, so you can find Goku over at twitch.tv/Son Goku Black 81. You can find him there. You can find me over at twitch.tv, obviously. Twitch.tv/Toph_the_Earthbender. I'll put that in there for people who may be viewing this on YouTube. But yeah, and then you can find me over at Twitter at TophBeiFong, but the F in Fong is with a 7, so it's TOPHBEI 7ONG. And you can find me at YouTube. And the thing is, I had changed my YouTube name to Toph the Earthbender, but it caused confusion when I was trying to find the page, so I changed it back to what it originally was. So it's Sonic Team 2K1, just all lowercase. Sonic Team number 2 letter K number 1. This will make it really easy to find my YouTube channel, and it'll be unique into where you'll see a Toph icon of Toph, but you see Sonic, so it won't make sense. That's how you know you get to my channel. So yeah, so again, guys, I want to big thanks for hanging out, and hope we can do it again soon. Kev from Cincinnati signing out.